Hey y'all, get in here, please. The young people have provided us with some gossip. Now we may get some more later, but for right now, this is what we got, and I got to tell y'all what is going on. These people have lost their ever-loving minds. Um, Somebody needs to find Mr. Lamar's mother, and we need her phone number. The Aunties Coalition does need to call her because her child is clearly out of control. Now, I'm not sure how we gonna get in touch with her, but we really need to get in touch with this lady about her baby, okay? Because he's telling everything. I have never in all of my life seen anything quite like this, and I mean ever. And that's saying something. That is saying something. I haven't seen some stuff, but this has been a lot. And child, don't worry, we're gonna get into it. Let me holler at who's here. Jackie Gaines, thank you for being number 2, sis. I'm glad you're here. Happy to be happy. Thank you for being number 1. I'm glad we got some California people in here, honey, because California, y'all got some folks that be telling it. Ooh, Unique Mystery, thank you for being number 5, girl. God's anointed daughter is in the house. Thank you for being 6. Priscilla Clemens, girl, how you been? Thank you for being number 5. Dana Brown in the house. Thank you for being number 8. I appreciate it. Delicia is 10. Hey, girl. And so is Tiffany J. What's up? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cool Gamer is always cool and always in the building. Angela Davis is number 13. Hey, boo. Carrie Amuneke. Hey, sis. Your crown fell off. Did you know? They done got you. My peanut is number 29. All right, all right. DS, you done made it up in here. Okay. Look, y'all. D Churn got some stuff going on. My sister that be on the phone, she in the chat. I'm glad you here, girl. Because the gossip is gossiping today. I've been holding my head since yesterday evening. Yes, it's a whole mess out there, ain't it? It is a mess out there. I'm like, what is going on? Child, my sister talking about who the pappy, whose daughter is this? Drake. We ain't through. Child, E Churn is acting a fool out here. Too much going on. Magaline says she number 21. Peanut talking about I's the pappy boss. Somebody is the baby pappy. You understand me? Well, let me just give y'all a rundown on what happened. Hey, LJ, how you doing? Y'all hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the engagement button on the bottom right-hand side, the circle with the emojis. Send them bubbles up. Let them people know we in here. We don't care nothing about no blocks, bands, and nobody else. Gossiping is what we going to do today. I mean, gossiping is what we going to do today. I'm not joking, okay? So now listen. We got off from here yesterday. Minding my black business. I actually went over to Couture Bay's channel. Y'all know our little niece over here. They be on the porch with us. So I was supporting her on her channel, just typing a little bit in the chat. You know what I mean? Lending my support as a good auntie. And so while I'm in there, something say, look on Instagram. Because I was waiting to see what was going to happen with Suki Hana and JT. Because, them children was arguing. So I like to keep my eye on what's going on, who said what said who. And I said, let me see if it's been a response. I said, no. But then I said, oh, because Kendrick Lamar had dropped again. And so somebody said, well, Drake finally responded. I say, okay, But then I looked at the time frame. I think it was like a 30, maybe 40-minute difference. So as soon as the boy put something out, Kendrick was right back on his head. I did this. I grabbed my forehead. I say, what kind of stuff is this? So apparently, Drake took it on himself to put out something talking about family matters and went with some rumor that he's claiming to have heard saying Kendrick beat up his wife and stuff. Do I believe that? No, I don't. Because ain't no way that man been in the music business and all this long as he have. We ain't never heard a rumor about him and nothing else. It don't track. It don't add up. So then when you go, and not only did he do that, child, he went to talking about the man rap like he trying to free the slaves. So you, the descendant of the people who actually funded the transatlantic slave trade, is saying this man rapping like he trying to free the slaves. You didn't say our ancestors because you're not part of us. You're not fooling us. I don't even know if Dennis is your real daddy. But speaking of Dennis, Hey, Poetic Lyrics. How you doing? Thank you for being number 24. I love you bunches. So listen, Kendrick decided that he was just gonna burn the whole house down. So Kendrick put out something called Meet the Grams. So y'all, from the title, I didn't feel good about this. I didn't know what was gonna happen. Okay. And I didn't feel good about it. He said Meet the Grams. I heard the beat. I said, okay. It was mellow, it's laid back. Okay. But I didn't let it lure me into no false sense of security. No, because I had already figured out that this whatever's going on between these two young men is heavy, and every time Kendrick has hit us in the head with stuff that raised my blood pressure. Yes, girl. Yeah, she said not the slaves. Yes, the slaves. That's what he said. He said Kendrick rap like he trying to free the slaves. What, you want the slaves in bondage? You want us in bondage? You don't want us? Okay. Yeah, because free the slaves is crazy, especially coming from Miss Rosenblatt's son. Hey, cream of wheat, what's going on? All right. Magaline say, I'm babysitting and watching you on 2 devices. Thank you, sis. Lulu's little girl say, happy Saturday, ladies. Miss you guys. By the way, anybody call Kendra's mama yet? I'm trying to get the number. I'm trying. So in the process of me trying to get Miss Lamar's phone number, because I really need to call her about her son. I can't take too much more of this. I can't. Y'all know I got a bad heart. I can't take all this stress. Monica Jones, hey girl, thank you for being 27. I hope y'all having a great Saturday too. So listen. Listen, that's right. Keep your like number, because you don't know what I'm gonna ask. You don't know when I'm gonna ask for, the highest gonna go. Hey, Andrew Mack. Mac is in the house. Thank you for being 28. Baby, this part too, all right. So listen. Now, y'all know yesterday early in the morning, that young man put out something called 616 in LA, picking at Drake with the timestamp tracks that he was doing. And then 616 being Father's Day, Tupac's birthday, all this other stuff, all this symbolism and whatnot. Cream of Wheat, thank you for being number 32. He did that. And but I noticed that he only posted it on Instagram. He didn't even upload it on his YouTube channel. So I'm like, that's not even a real track. It was a warning. Apparently it was the day that they I'm not gonna say the day they acquitted OJ. It couldn't have been that, but it must be the day they filed the charges or whatever happened with OJ and Nicole, right? And then the picture of the black glove. So I'm thinking he talking about, the Johnny Cochran line. If it don't fit, you must have quit or something crazy. But no, it ain't have nothing to do with that. It ain't nothing to do with that at all. He wasn't even saying the gloves is coming off. No. Baby, that was a warning. That's why it wasn't on the YouTube channel. Kendrick is out of control. Somebody get that young man and get him into Christian counseling or, hug therapy, something, because this is frightening. This is frightening. Thank you for being number 30, Nikita T. Appreciate you, sis. Yeah, it's a little scary to me. It's a little scary to me, if I'm being honest. So look, it was a warning because he was telling him in the 616, I know everything. You got people around you. Don't nobody like you. They all saying you deserve what I'm about to do to you. Okay? And you don't want to do this. I know everything. Don't bother. Apparently, little Aubrey, little Drake, did not pay attention to that glove, because if he had he'd have realized, I don't want this man to zoom back on that picture, to zoom out, and get the full picture. Well, child, apparently he waited good until the evening came. Okay, Cream of Wheat said it would appear Aubrey done barked up the wrong tree, and did. Miss Two Feisty say, I was hoping you go live about this. Girl, I ain't had no choice. It's done got that far out of control. The baby is asking y'all, please hit the like button. If you who's like number 50? Who got number 50? Who has like number 50? Shannon Campbell. Hey girl, thank you for being number 14. I appreciate you. Who got like number 50? Who hiding from me? You mean to tell me I can't even give away no money? This what y'all want to do? Y'all excuse me. Y'all some bougie Negroes around here. Don't nobody even want no money. Okay, no problem. I'm gonna mind my business. That's what I'm gonna do. So anyway, moving right along. Um, yeah. So he waited till in the evening and he dropped his diss track, The Family Matters, and went to talking about the man's wife. And this is the thing, not only about the freeing the slaves and claiming the boy beat up his wife. I don't believe that for 1 minute. It don't even make sense. Then he went around, he basically tried to insinuate that the lady is cheating on her husband. Just distasteful. Distasteful. Then he didn't even keep it on him. He talking about the weekend and this person and Rick Ross and this. Kendrick is the one cutting your head off. Focus on Kendrick. Kendrick said you're not gonna keep your head attached to your shoulders. That's what Kendrick said. Nikita T, thank you for the cash app. This is my first supporter today. Thank you, sis. I sent a heart back. Thank you. So look, listen now. He did all that. Talking about a 7-minute track. The only thing he was focused on was trying to say that I guess in my opinion, Kendrick put out a 6-minute, I can do 7 minutes. It was like it wasn't 7 quality minutes. He did 7, he did 6 minutes all about you. All good shots. You did 7 minutes talking about 3 and 4 different people, calling black people slaves. Thanks a lot, Shlomo. And then you said he was beating people and the lady was dealing coochie on the outside. Princess with the puppy, thank you for being number 34. I appreciate you. So then there's Kendrick. Meet the Grams. Let me get the iPad. Because I got to read y'all these lyrics. This is bad. Oh, this is bad. If somebody do not get Mrs. Lamar's phone number for me, ma'am, I'm making an appeal to you or anyone who knows Mrs. Lamar, anyone who knows Kendrick's mother. You can very discreetly and quietly slip into my email, which is shanitra@fieldsdaughter.com, or my DM on Instagram. I do respond when I see you at Shanitra_Royal because I need to talk to his mama immediately, please, because this has to stop. Rochelle, thank you for being number 35. Okay. Lulu's little girl say the 7-minute probably matches his bed. Oh, child, I don't want to know about that, honey, because we got to talk about what was insinuated concerning that too. Every bar was a scoop of dirt on the casket. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Hey, Anel, y'all need to hit that like button. Ain't nobody told me who's number 50 yet. Y'all hiding from me. That's all right. I see. I see. Yes, I do. So look. The song scared me. Like I said, the beat was calm, but everything he has done has had a real calm, mellow, laid back, situation, laid back energy to it. But everything that came out of his mouth was razor blades, lemon juice, salt, cactus needles. I mean, it's been a rough road. Okay, we've been going through this since the 30th, and we're gonna talk about the 30th in a minute. Oh Lord. I told y'all the 30th was the end of the Jewish Passover. Which I thought was telling enough. And but that ain't all it went for. See, little Aubrey, little Drake asked for double and triple and quadruple entendres, and apparently he got them. He got them in buckets. Ian, thank you for being number 38. What's up, nephew? Renee, she say, let him be listening at work. Thank you for being number 24, sis. No, sis. Miss Lamar need to call me because we need to have a talk. Andrew Mack said, I need to do a deep dive into this beef. I'm still clueless as to how and why it started. Child, listen. This a mess. So let me just tell you. So you listen to it, you hear the beat or whatever. Some people been playing it and doing reactions to the song. I'm not really that comfortable doing that. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? YouTube act funny. Everybody else will do something, I'll do it, and they'll be done shut my whole channel down. So I'm not finna play. Evie say it began with Kendrick's Control verse about 10 years ago. Okay, that's what she say. So start there. That might be a good starting point for you, and then you can kind of follow it along with how it went. All right. So, very first line, my blood pressure shot up. He said Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Y'all, my breath got caught in my chest. I say, that's how he started this. So I said, first of all, we starting off, the first line is you talking to this man's illegitimate son. Say Kendrick ain't striking nobody. Depends on the person who owns the video. Oh, okay. So I might be able to get away with it. I'm scared though. I'm scared. Anyway, just because the everything about it is scary. That's a scary song. I don't know. Let me roll around in my brain and then we can decide what to do. Cause it's y'all want to hear that. If y'all want to hear it, I'll play it. But it's really that song scares me. That song is scary to me. I'm just telling the truth. That's a scary song. Okay. He said, this how he started. Kendrick said, let's get it. Apparently. Okay, Evie. He said, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man, and your dad is not responsive. Okay? This man said, I look at him and wish your grandpa would have worn a condom. I'm sorry you got to grow up and stand behind him. Life is hard. I know the challenge is always going to beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. You're a good kid that needs good leadership. Let me be your mentor since your daddy don't teach you ish. So right about then, hey, Delightful by Design. Hey, DS. Carrie say, which song? Girl, Meet the Grams. It's all over the thing. We talking about Meet the Grams. So I'm like, okay, so here we go. But I thought he was going to kind of do that and then really get into something different. For Delightful by Design, thank you for being number 48. He then says, never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. So right there, LJ, thank you for being 49. Right, Renee, shots fired. That's what I said. At that point, I was through. Shots fired. I didn't even know whether to keep listening or to stop or go back, or I didn't know what to do because I'm like, this is going bad. We just starting off and we already going this bad. How is it going this bad? Philly John, thank you for being 50. Thank you. Say the beginning of the song like this is insane. Certifiable. Looney Bin. Hey, JC, thank you for being 52. Yeah, he definitely went in. Definitely went in. That ain't when he said you never let a man piss on your leg. Now y'all know T.I. confirmed that T.I. confirmed that one of his friends pissed on Drake a few years back. And Drake ain't do nothing. So he's telling this boy, don't be a punk like your daddy. Don't stand there and let nobody piss on you. Okay, so I was, already at this point, I'm shaking my head. I'm not comfortable. But, this is happening. And there's nothing I can do to stop it. If I had any control, I don't know if I'd have stopped it. But I'm just like, the child gonna grow up and hear this. That's all I'm saying. He said, never fall in the escort business. That's bad religion. Please remember, you could be a B even if you got B's. So I'm sitting there at this point. I told Eva, now, if Kendrick is alluding to the fact that Drake is somewhere selling his booty hole, I don't want to know. And I'm going to tell you this here. Drake, you better not be somewhere selling your booty hole. Now, I don't know you. I don't know your mama. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to know Sandra. She don't look like my kind of people. But I'm going to tell you, you better not be nowhere selling your booty hole. Okay? Aries Goddess, thank you for being 53, girl. Mm-hmm. You say, I'm not sure why Ross really mad. He claimed it's because Drake sent French to cease and desist, but I don't believe that's why. I think that might be part, but not all of it. Yusuf, thank you for being 53. Renee said Kendrick equal verbal assassinator in real life. Hey, Monique C, thank you for being 55. Yes, this is what's being said, y'all. This is what's being said. Candy Delight say, Drake, in my Soldier Boy voice, Drake, stay down. Please don't get up. Stay down. His ego wouldn't let him bow out gracefully. Now his whole career is in jeopardy now. It is. It is, because this gets worse. As bad as this sounds, ladies, it only gets worse from here. Was the piss consensual? The dude really punked him. He pissed on him and he didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. So you literally a grown man got a golden shower and you was all right with that. Hey Queen, thank you for being 54. So let's keep going because it only gets worse. And I'm not comfortable with Drake not with Drake, but with Lil Kendrick alluding to the fact that Lil Drake might be selling his booty hole. I better not hear that you out here selling your behind, Lil Drake. I don't want to hear that. Hey Debbie Garcia, thank you for being 58, girl. Ain't it? Ain't it? That is disgusting. That is disgusting. What you selling it for? Lord have mercy. So he said, never code switch, whether right or wrong. You a black man, even if it don't benefit your goals. Do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut corners like your daddy did. F what Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them Brazilians. Get a gym membership. So the picture, now that we mentioned it, since we just talking, the ladies is talking. The picture that somebody took from inside of his house, because there was receipts from the jewelry store in there, and people can play, his fans can play daft and slow, but he know that was in his house. He know he had them receipts from the jewelry store. He know he had that pill of Zolpidem on the bed, Zolpidem tartrate, and he know he had that Ozempic script laid up on that bed. And that boy had a picture of all that and used it as the cover art for the goddamn song. And then he gonna put in her and let it be known that don't be using that Ozempic like your pappy. While he making comments in the song about talking about Rick Ross, what he said, side effects of Ozempic is hate or something. It's like, as fat as Rick Ross is, clearly he ain't taking the Ozempic. Everybody else take Ozempic, fall off. Like they got cancer plus. So clearly that ain't it. But we see that description that say Aubrey Graham with that Ozempic laid up there with that god awful ugly shirt. And your script for that Zolpidem. Max say, why would Drake be selling booty? Ain't he almost a billionaire now? You believe that, right? Okay. I'ma just be quiet because y'all believe what you want to believe. Nitra just gonna be quiet. I'm just gonna report what I heard, what I know, what I could confirm, and keep it moving. Even say I heard that, and I'm like, so he telling us where his surgeon at? Yeah, that's kind of what he said. He said, don't play with them Brazilians. Now that's what he said. Okay, hey Dana Cutler, thank you for being number 63. This is what was said. I'm telling you what was said. He say, understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands. That's law. Don't be ashamed about who you with. That's how he treats your moms. Lord, you ain't got to tell that baby that's how that man treat his mama. You know, we ain't had to do that. But okay. He say, don't have a kid to hide again. This was the first inclination of how bad this whole thing was about to get. That was the first foreshadowing of how bad this was going to get. He said, don't have a kid to hide a kid. So wait a minute. I'm like, have a kid to hide a kid? Put a pin in that because it's going to come back in a real ugly way. Y'all, please hit the like button. Hit your notification bells. Please, 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 please. That's how you help me. Okay? Please hit your notification bell. Please hit your like button. Put your like number in the chat. Who's like number 77? Who's number 77? If I'm asking for you, it's probably because I got something for you. Who's like number 77? Who's got it? That's right, Cream of Wheat. Put a pin in that about having a kid to hide a kid. He said, and again, be sure 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. He ain't lying. 95% of the people was real slow, and they still playing crazy like they don't know. Now, he say, be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. A lot of superstars are real, but your dad ain't one of them. And you ain't nothing like him. You carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now? Just play this when you're 18. So I said, okay, that's clearly got to be the worst that we're going to get. We're going to get some more stuff about him, but, you know, it's going to come a different way. It ain't going to be, you know, that bad. Yes, Megan did say it first when she said, you know, real abs, no itching. She called him out first. He was scared to answer Megan. I don't know why he was scared of Megan and thought he could handle Kendrick. I'm like, baby, you picked the wrong battle. I don't think he could have handled Megan either if we gonna be really honest about this thing. Max say, I don't think it's fair how Pusha T, Ross, and Kendrick going in on Drake, though. Drake is a pop rapper. He's not on their level lyrically or artistically. Well, guess what? If you know you can't swim with the sharks, stay your pump behind out the pool. See, this is what happens when you cosplay as the type of Negro that you're not, i.e. a Negro at all. Don't cosplay. And apparently he's done a whole lot of little dirty stuff behind the scenes and people feel some type of way. And when everybody's tired of you, ain't nobody going to wait in line and say, well, I'm going to let them get you. Then once they're finished, we're going to wait in a single file line. No, it's called don't piss off everybody. Everybody don't like you. That girl, they took your crown too. What is going on? Thank you for being number 66, sis. Hey, E. Davis. Ain't nobody saving him. You don't get special treatment because you're not all the way one of us. Ain't nobody tell you to come over here. Who sent for you? This ain't even your country, baby. So nobody is cutting you no slack. Even say that was the nice part. I thought that was going to be the end of that. I thought that was going to really be the worst of it, to be honest. And I thought he was just going to pick up momentum and slide down from there. But that ain't how that went. Cream of Wheat say, then he shouldn't have allowed his pride to lead him back down this road. Drake deserve all he get, man. Hello. But I'm noticing people that want people to play with him with kid gloves like he's a special kid. Everybody else can get roughed up, but please play with little Aubrey with velvet gloves. No, keep little Aubrey in the house. Keep little Aubrey in the house. Because, see, our young men don't behave like that. They're a little rough. And if he can't hang, he shouldn't be over here. Go back to Canada. JC say, don't sit at the adult table, Drake. Simple. Don't bring your behind to the adult table. What the hell are you doing over here? No, he can't battle Chris Brown. I believe Combat Chris will get him with his little angry self. Legina, thank you for being 71. But it's just like he said in Euphoria. You and them OVO boys, little Toronto boys, y'all come running over here to imitate a heritage, but you can't imitate this level of violence. You can't. It's not in you, baby. It's not in your blood. It's not in your genetic memory. Sure enough ain't for you, Aubrey. DS say Drake need to go and eat his Happy Meal and don't try supersize. He really shouldn't. If it was me, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't. There you go. There you go. Ain't nobody finna save you. Because at the end of the day, if I'm gonna be honest, we didn't send for you. We didn't send for you. We didn't send for you, baby. You came over here. This is what we do. Okay. So now if you're gonna get in, get all the way in and buckle up. Don't be acting like somebody supposed to pet you because we didn't send for you, baby. We didn't send for you. Hey, Barbara Parker from the UK. Thank you for being 64. Say that picture of the little girl I've seen before several years ago, but it wasn't anything to do with Drake. I ain't got nothing to do with what you talking about. I'm telling you what I know, what I've confirmed this morning. So you're gonna be okay, sis. I hope you can hang because I'm finna drag your boy. If that's your boy, you want to borrow a set of my pearls so you can clutch them? Because that's next. Max say, little Toronto boys, how many of them are there? You know, his whole little OVO crew is a bunch of them little Toronto boys. You better keep them. You want them, better keep them. It's sharks in these waters. It's sharks in these waters over here. It's silverbacks in these trees. Now, if you're looking for something real tame and civilized and soft, you might want to go somewhere other than here. Because I'm going to tell you something while we talking. One of the main things that people want to imitate about Black people in this country is the same thing they cry about when they run into it. Now, you came over here to imitate a culture that don't belong to you. Well, this is how we act for real. Now, I know he's a good actor. We seen him on Degrassi in that wheelchair. Okay? But when you come over here to play act at something that you ain't never been, ain't no need in crying now. Say if Kendrick is right, I see why Drake cool with Nick. Hint, hint. Ooh. Girl, hush. Hey, Belicious, thank you for being 73. Happy Saturday. That's right. What's your like number? Let us know. You might win something. You don't never know. This could be your day. Put a little extra something on your drink. Jackie Gaines say sound like he's a bit more than he can chew. Well, he definitely, he bit off more than he can chew. Hey, Black girl, where you been? Lady Blue, thank you for being number 69. She said this saga continues. Drake need to have several seats and hit the mute button. Kendrick is a lyricist more than a rapper. Champagne Poppy can't compete with that. He cannot. He better, stick to, like the boy said, make people wave their hands and dance. Now it's safe like that. That's a safer game to play. You a pop star, act like it. Okay, get you one of them gloves Michael had, learn how to do that spin and you'll be all right. No, right. Drake do not understand the culture. He don't. That's why you shouldn't be over here playing. Sharks in the waters over here, baby. Sharks in the waters. While he talking about the boy preaching like he want to free slaves, what he might want to try and comprehend is that young man might actually have a little Nat Turner in his veins, and that's something he wouldn't know nothing about. Or how did Kendrick say, you wouldn't know nothing about that? You wouldn't know nothing about that. What you know about that? What you know about that? Did they teach you that at your bar mitzvah? What you know about that? Cream of Wheat say, Hov said it best. Do not bark up that tree. The tree will fall on you. I don't know why your advisors didn't forewarn you. Hey, girl, what's up, Paige? Girl, they took your crown. Wait a minute. Did everybody lose their crown this month? What's going on? Hey, Nashima, thank you for the super chat. Broward. Okay. Broward County in the house. Miss 954. I know that's right. Hey, Miss Gardner. Thank you for being 75, Paige. Thank you for being number 74. So listen, it gets worse. She said, I just got out work. All I heard was wheelchair. Yeah, he played that little boy in that wheelchair on Degrassi. Hey, Miss Calinola. Say everybody know Kendrick ain't no game banger like Drake don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, that child, Polar Library. Unique Mistress says it's funny you say what you know about that because T.I.'s friend is the one that peed on him. Yes, what you know about that? What you know about that? Right. Sabra, thank you for being 79. Say, so y'all would rather Drake be battling the Weeknd? I think that's the safest way to go. Yes. A nice little pop song battle. Y'all wouldn't be for that? Okay. Follow me on this. Hold on, let me get my charger for my iPad. Hold on. But follow me on this, right? Y'all remember when Eminem was like harassing Mariah Carey? Y'all remember that? Remember she had that pop song and she went back at him. Y'all remember that? Why you so obsessed with me when everybody knows? You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that? So I'm like, he could do like a battle song or something. He don't have to try to, act like you not us, baby. Sing a song. Barbara say none of these are anyone I care about. I wasn't saying it like is it Drake's. I'm just saying isn't the photo you've seen before. Yeah, I have nothing to do with what's online. I ain't seen nothing online. I ain't got nothing to do with what's online. I wouldn't know nothing about that. I'm just telling you what I know. Hey, Vicky Black. It gets worse. Hey, Ashley. Happy Saturday, girl. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't know nothing about that. Thank you for being number 82. Nashima, thank you for the super chat. She said, I got something on your daiquiri. Thank you, sis. That's so sweet. I appreciate it. Because I'm going to get one after this. These children stressing me out. And these ain't even my kids. They ain't supposed to be stressing me like this. I told y'all to get me that lady number. Dana, thank you for being 111. Mariah absolutely won that battle with a song. Mariah won with a song. So he could do a song battle or something. Like, what is you trying to do? Lady Blue say the Weeknd would demolish Drake. I'm just saying, but at least it's more of a fair matchup. Malaya, hey girl, thank you for being 77. Mariah told him up with why you so obsessed with me. Hey, my Christian Key. So look, the next verse, it was only downhill from there. I thought the first verse was the worst. It's only downhill. The next verse, he says, Dear Sandra, talking to the boy's mama. Now, I know I'm all for calling people's mamas. I would call your mama in a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Nashima, she sent me a cash app and with a picture. I love my flowers. See, my sister sent me a cash app. Thank you so much. Let me send a heart back. I love it. So look, DS, thank you for the super sticker, girl. So look, listen. He say, dear Sandra, y'all know I'm all for talking to a mama. I call your mama in a minute, and I really will. I really will. If I know your mama, I'ma call her. He said, dear Sandra, your son got some habits. I hope you don't undermine them, especially with all the girls that's hurt inside this climate. Okay. Yes, Miss Sandra. You're a woman, so you know how it feels to be in alignment with emotion and hoping a man can see you and not be blinded. Then he addressed the daddy. He said, dear Dennis, I knew it wasn't going. I knew this wasn't going nowhere good. Hey, Benita Howard. The man said, dear Dennis, Lord, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper and more paper and more paper. I'm blaming you for all his gambling addictions, psychopath intuitions, the man that liked to play victim. You raised a horrible effing person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Listen. Oh man, Legita Jackson sent me a cash app with a picture. Oh, can y'all see my picture? That's so beautiful. Thank you, sis. Let me send you a heart. Hold on. He say the nerve of you, Dennis. I say, Lord, have mercy. He went ahead and did it. Then he said, now Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen, your son is a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. He said he should die, Lord. Okay, Benita Howard, thank you for the super sticker, sis. He said he think he should DIE. He should pay, okay? Him and Weinstein should get effed up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, and he does. Hypersexualizes them with kinks of a nympho fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being a beard just fit him better. Jesus. He got sex offenders on at HOVO that he keep on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised, and he keeps his child around them. I said, wait a minute. Not he got the extra more offenders on staff over there. So listen, wait a minute. It's facts. Let me tell you what done happened. Golden Life, thank you so much for the super sticker, sis. I appreciate you. Let me go and tell you what happened, because you know we done had to run it down. It is done been ran. Here we go. So there's a gentleman that works for Drake over at the OVO, or as Kendrick calls them, HOVO, heavy on the hoe. According to BET.com, because they done ran it down too. Baka Not Nice is what the name that the offender goes by. Baka Not Nice, a member of Drake's Entourage, was sentenced to 6 months in jail for assaulting a woman for a domestic dispute. This is what the Toronto Sun reported. Hey, sweet beloved. Baka Not Nice, the real name is Travis Savory, pled not guilty to assaulting his on again, off again girlfriend who is 22. Savory, who is 37, got in an argument with the Toronto woman when she found him passed out drunk at home with French fries were burning on the oven. The victim was angry, which led to him pushing her to the floor. Now, Savory was reportedly a part of Drake's entourage as security for events in Toronto. Drake also supported him when he was released from prison back in April after serving time for human trafficking. Put a pin in that because it's going to come back, okay? For human trafficking and assault charges. Okay, so he was trafficking and whooping them. So if his name is Travis, but they call him Baka Not Nice. So if you happen to run into somebody named Baka or Travis, run, because he will beat your tail and sell your cat to somebody else. Be careful. Okay? He went to prison for it. He got out, and Drake been supporting him. Okay? Drake declared the day a celebratory holiday. When he got out of prison, Drake declared it a whole holiday. That the human trafficker was out of jail for human trafficking people. He's celebrating it. So he's okay with human trafficking. That's why he's talking about slaves, because slave was human trafficking. So he liked slavery and human trafficking and stuff like that. This anybody supporting him, I'm side-eyeing you. I'm side-eyeing you. This is the same young man who painted himself up in blackface. This is the same young man who Eximo assaulted that girl over there in London and had to pay her all that money back in 2017. You understand me? You ever paid $500K on an open case? Yeah, that. This is the same young man, the same one who is celebrating the human trafficker. So if you supporting this, I'm side-eyeing you. Okay, Jackie says she clutching her invisible pearls. Yusuf in the house. Nisi Rose, hey girl, thank you for being number 91. We got some more of them boys from Canada we got to send back to you. I know you don't ever want us to send them back, but y'all got to take little Aubrey back. He says something in the air today. A lot of good things happening at once, but this means the most. I've been waiting 11 months. Baca is finally home. So he celebrated. So Kendrick is telling the truth. So far, Kendrick ain't told now lie. The only thing I'm concerned about is that, him referring to or insinuating that little Aubrey might have been selling his booty hole. I need understanding for the selling of the booty hole. Now, I know he got that, what was that, 2021, was it? That he got that $400 million contract over at Universal. Did you have to have your anus touched in order to get the $400 million contract? Or has your anus been touched after? Was it after or before? And who did the touching of the anus? Because see, Cat Williams say it's hard to get ahead over there in Hollywood without somebody touching on your anus. Now that's what Cat Williams said. We heard him over there on Club Shay Shay. And now Kendrick is alluding to the fact that you was in the escort business and you can be a B even though you got B's. So I have questions and I'm just going to say, yeah, take Tori first. Yes. Nisa say she don't want them back. She say she cannot accept the refund. Well, where we going to send them? Hey, Wani, thank you for being 93, sis. You've been waiting for it all day. Well, baby, we here. Y'all hit the like button. Treat me right. And we going to get into all the dirt. Because, anything I done found proof on, we going straight to it. On the spot. Okay? So, look. Oh, child, this is him talking to Sandra and Dennis. He done put all this out here about him having the sex offenders on it OVO that he keep on a monthly allowance. Okay. Now, a child should never be compromised. He keeps his child around them. We got to raise our daughters knowing it's predators like him lurking. I know that feeling. If a rap battle, he should die so all them women can live with a purpose. Whew, heavy words. You said that to his mama? He said, I've been in this industry 12 years and I'm going to tell y'all one little secret. It's some weird ish going on. And some of these artists be here to police it. They be streamlining victims all inside of their home and calling them tender. Who do we call tender but the young ones? Then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas. Now, y'all remember it was just a couple months ago, few. What did Drake leak out? Didn't he leak a picture of himself bucket naked with his legs gapped open? Like he was waiting on a man to come over? Playing with his little nasty looking self. Y'all don't remember he did that? It was all over Twitter. And he acted like he thought it was funny. He wasn't disturbed at all. So, okay, here we go. To any woman that be playing his music, just know you playing your sister or better selling your niece to the weirdos, not the good ones. Cat Williams said, get your truth. And so I'm going to get mine. The embassy about to get raided too. It's only a matter of time. Hey, LeBron, keep the family away. Curry, keep the family away. To anybody that embody the love for the kids, keep the family away. They looking at you too if you standing by him. Keep the family away. I'm looking to shoot through any pervert that lives. Keep the family away. Now, apparently Drake had a song called Keep the Family Close. This young man said, keep the family away. Keep the family away. Okay? At this point, I had given up all hope, y'all. I didn't think it was going to get no better. But I said, well, we see where this is going, and it can't get no worse. It could. Verse 3, dear baby girl. And you might say, what baby girl? Ain't he got the boy named Adonis? Wasn't Kendrick just talking to Adonis? What is a baby girl? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father is not active inside your world. He don't commit too much. He don't commit to much, but his music, yeah, that's for sure. He's a narcissist, misogynist living inside his songs. Tries to destroy families rather than taking care of his own. Should be teaching you timetables or watching Frozen with you, or at your 11th birthday singing poems with you. Instead, he'll be in Turks paying for sex and popping perks. Examples you don't deserve. Now, it's funny he should mention that 11th birthday party. Remember I told y'all to put a pin in that 30th when he dropped Euphoria? You know, the title named after the show that Drake is the executive producer on. And I told y'all the 30th was the end of the Jewish Passover, but that ain't all it was. Guess what else it was? It's the birthday of the little girl he hiding. Yes, the little girl's birthday is April 30th. And her birthday party is supposed to be today. But her daddy ain't going to be there. Ain't it a shame? Let's keep going. Jackie say this too much. It's a lot, sis. It's a lot. Lord, Ashley say Drake is just like my Nino, hiding all his children like a punk. Scorpio things. I don't know. At this point, Drake hiding children like Easter eggs. You ain't even safe to walk to your mailbox. You'll be tripped and fell over one of them goddamn kids. Trudeau want to control everything. He controlling everything, but Drake dropping children all across the globe. Control that. He belongs to you. Can you bring him back? The little girl birthday party today. While we speak, the baby birthday party is probably full swing, and he not over there. B-Licious say, now where's Mari? Yes, now. Hold on. There's more. He said, I want to tell you that you're loved, you're brave, you're kind. You got the gift to change the world. You could change your daddy's mind because our children is the future, but he lives inside confusion. Money always been illusion, but that's the life he used to. His father probably ain't claim him neither. History do repeat itself sometimes. Don't need a reason. But I would like to say it's not your fault that he had another child. Give him grace. This the reason I made Mr. Morale, so our babies like you can cope later. Give you some confidence to go through something. Okay? It's hope later. I never want to hear you chase a man because of his failed behavior, sitting in clubs with sugar daddies for validation. You need to know that love is eternity and trumps all pain. I'll tell you who your father is. Just play this song when it rains. He's a hit maker, songwriter, superstar, right? And a effing deadbeat that should never say more life. Meet the Grams. Now, it's funny that he said, I find it funny. Hey, Tasha J. Hey, it's Miss Tish. That's all right. They're going to hit it. I trust them for it. So listen. No, it ain't no film actress at all. No, ma'am. But listen, he said you need to know that love is eternity. Now, let me tell you why that's interesting. Because y'all know Nietzsche get the gossip. Can I run it? If I can run it, I want y'all to type run it in the chat. I want everybody in here to type run it. If y'all want me to run it, just say, can I run it? Type run it. Because I'm going to run it. All the way to the line. I ain't going to cross the line because that hoe ain't finna sue me. Because she already threatening to sue people. Yes. Yep, it reads like a piece of literature. Yes, it does. Lord Delightful say Drake Churn, raise your hand. Y'all want me to run it? we ain't even got to verse 4 yet, but since y'all say run it about this child, well, let's run it. Let's run it. Now, everything, we got to say everything is alleged, but I'm going to tell you like this. Everything I'm about to run to y'all is what I confirmed myself, not just by word of mouth. I was able to go back, double check, and confirm with these two that everything I received sure looked true to me. So let me run it to you. Funny he should say love is eternity. Now, according to what I found out, the baby's name is Eternity. I wonder if I could say the last name. I'm going to say her mama name. I ain't going to say the baby full name because that's just mean. I got children. I wouldn't want nobody to bother with mine. So I ain't going to go all the way there. I ain't going to post a picture of the child, but I got it. I'm not going to post a video of the little girl when she was smaller singing her daddy's song. You used to call me on the cell phone. Eva, did you not see the video of the baby singing the song? The baby is now 10. Well, actually, she turned 11 on the 30th when Euphoria dropped. Her birthday party's today. And she's a chubby little thing, too. Just like her mama and her daddy. The baby been found. Now, let me tell you something. No, I'm not going to put nobody's child picture on no Patreon or Discord. That's somebody's child because you did it to me. I'd have found your baby. So, I'm not going to do to nobody's child what you better not do to mine. Right. So you heard her singing. You used to call me on my cell phone. Yes, with a pet name that I can only believe, refers to her father. So let me tell you. Now, the young baby is named Eternity. But let me tell you how ridiculous it is. The lady in question, her name is Sabrina Reza. Hi, Sabrina. Now, this is allegedly. The young lady, matter of fact, let me switch my banner. La, 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 la. Where you be? Boo, boo, boo. I want to make sure I put allegedly in here. Hey, Sabrina. Sabrina Reza is the name of the alleged child, of the child's mother. Now, Sabrina has a penchant for strange names for her children. She has an older child who goes by the name Endless Love. And she recently thought she was pregnant and wanted to name that one Infinity with some funny spelling and stuff. Okay. Now, a little bit more about Sabrina Reza. Sabrina is in PR out there in California. She is in public relations, and she know a whole lot of famous rich people. And from what I'm hearing, she run her mouth a whole lot. She tell everybody business, but she was trying to be real hush mouth on who that child daddy was. Yes, to the extent that I'm being told that the child has been trained, because has been trained to say if anybody asks her who her daddy is, she's supposed to say none of your business. Yeah, we respect babies around here. Maybe not their mamas and their daddies, but I respect the babies. Hey, Tutu, for your info. Thank you for being number 104. Okay, yep. Cat Williams is the blame for all of this. So listen, there's more. The notebook is in my hand. You already know when the notebook show up, it's on. So back to Sabrina. Sabrina runs her mouth, but she's been trying to keep it quiet. She says a lot, but she ain't really, she tried not to come out with it to the person who came to me. But wait. Now, she did confirm before it blew up in her face that it was a rapper. And according to Sabrina says that he don't pay child support. What he did do was put the baby, Little Eternity, on the publishing rights. So that's how she gets her money without it going through child support court. That's why he feels so confident that he can't be bought, that he can't be caught because Sabrina been bought. So he's thinking as long as that money go to Sabrina, then she's going to cover for him and pretend it's not her child. Oh, I got screenshots, from someone who spoke with her just this morning. And she was having a fit because, somebody posted my child. I'm suing everybody. You won't sue me, Suge. I'm not going to post your baby, but I'm sure going to talk about you. Yes, I am. So according to Sabrina, the publishing rights is how little eternity gets paid from her daddy. Uh-huh. Yeah. Ain't that slick? Boy, that boy learned a lot from his mama's people. Real crafty. There's more. So according to her, he's also in contact with this child. He ain't threw the child away like that. Like the child knows who he is. She knows who her father is. She's been trained to say none of your business. But he's in contact with the child. Mm-hmm. And her mama, Sabrina. Now, Sabrina was dating another gentleman who has recently left her for a corn star. And right now she's by herself. Mm-hmm. Now, the party supposed to be today. He ain't coming. Um, she also used to date Aaron Hernandez, did Sabrina. So Sabrina's pre-approved. She done been out there with some movers and shakers before. This ain't her first time at the back. But now let me tell y'all what else I done found it out. Because I done found it out. Now, apparently, should I say this or should I keep my mouth shut? Oh, should I say it or should I keep my mouth shut? Mm. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it because I can't hold it. Y'all know I can't hold water. So listen, one of the rich ladies involved, who was also involved in a text message thread that came to my phone, I seen it with these two eyes. I wish I could show you, but then I'd be telling on somebody that I ain't supposed to tell on. Well, baby, when she was contacted this morning with the mess, she said, "Oh, girl, I already knew about that. I thought Kendrick was talking about a third child." So y'all, it looked like all them rich people out there in California, them rich folks out there, and I'm talking about ball players and whatnot, and they wives. They know all about this baby. This baby ain't no secret. This baby ain't no secret, y'all. And Sabrina Reza, girl, come on in and just, let us know how it went. Let us know where you met him at. Did he take you on a date or y'all just did something sneaky and freaky and you turned up with a baby? Sabrina. Brina. Girl, allegedly you got a baby with Drake. Sabrina Reza, the PR rep on LinkedIn. Brina, they say you the one with the baby. I'm going to get back to these lyrics. I'm going to get out y'all business, child. But you've been found. You've been found. Ain't no more Drake coming out talking about where did I hide a little girl? I don't have no little girl. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You got that baby. You think you slick, but you got her. Now, all it's going to take is somebody to track down who all getting paid publishing off your albums and records and stuff, and they going to find her. After all, she got such a unique name. Now, I ain't saying that I got somebody looking. I'm just saying that eventually people going to find out who's getting paid publishing off them records. It's okay. Rich people do it all the time, but not say get them churn paid. Kanye get his churn paid. It's okay. Verse 4. Now he's talking directly to little Drake. He says, "Dear Aubrey, you probably thinking I wanted to crash your party. I wish he would show up at the party over at Sabrina's house for the baby today. Mm-hmm. But truthfully, I don't have a hating bone in my body. This supposed to be a good exhibition within the game. But you effed up the moment you called out my family's name. Now, why you had to stoop so low to discredit some decent people? Guess integrity is lost when the metaphors doesn't reach you. And I like to understand because your house was never a home. 37, but you showing up as a 7-year-old. You got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping and spending problems. You bad with money, whorehouse, soliciting women problems. Oh my God. Oh, therapy is a lovely start, but I suggest some ayahuasca. That stuff dangerous. Don't try the ayahuasca, little Aubrey. Don't listen to him. Strip the ego from the bottom. I try to empathize with you because I know that you ain't never been through nothing. You crave entitlement. but want to be liked so bad that it's puzzling. No dominance. Let's recap moments when you didn't fit in. No secret handshakes with your friends, no cultural cachet to binge, just disrespecting your mother. Identities on the fence. Don't know which family will love you. The skin that you're living in is compromised in personas. Mm-mm-mm. Can't channel your masculine even when standing next to a woman. You a body shamer. You gonna hide them baby mamas, ain't you? You embarrassed of them. That's not right. That ain't how mama raised us. Take that mask off. I want to see what's under them achievements. Why believe you? You ain't gave us nothing to believe in. Sarah Hardy, thank you so much for the super sticker. Mm-mm-mm. Because you lied about religious views. You lied about your surgery. You lied about your accent and your past tense. All is perjury. You lied about your ghostwriters. You lied about your crew members. They all coochie. You lied on them. I know they all got you in them. You lied about your son. You lied about your daughter. You lied about them other kids that's out there hoping that you come. How many children you got, little Aubrey? Lord have mercy. You virulent, ain't you? Very virile. Mm. You lied about the only artist that can offer you some help. If a rap battle, this a long life battle with yourself. Now that's how he ended that song. Now y'all, I would be a lie to say I'm not concerned. And I'm gonna tell you where my concern stops because I believe in staying out of other people's business. This child, I will confirm, is not with a black mother. And I was very pleased about that. If y'all go look up Sabrina Reza on Google and type in PR, I'm sure you'll get a lovely picture of Sabrina Reza. Um, you know, so you can confirm she is not a black woman. She is not a sister. I was very happy to see that. I am, however, slightly concerned because at times he does sleep with black women. Now, the woman that he's sexually assaulted over in the UK that sued him, that 500K on an open case. That one, I think in the end she only took home like 350,000, but that's a good payday. Not good enough for what he did to her. So we know he likes to abuse black women. We do that young lady was black. So we know he likes to abuse black women. We don't know whether he has made any children with black women, and I hope not. Now that's a concern for me. Okay. Right. She's not either. That makes me very happy. That makes me very happy. Now, recently, as of today, they posted a picture of a young black girl who's right around. Oh, my sister sent me a cash out with a picture. Oh, she said, enjoy your day. Isn't that pretty? I see the drink girl, and that's exactly what I'm gonna get. So with this 16-year-old black girl who's a model or whatever, now the young lady has since said, back then she had a lot of pictures with him, as to my understanding, and she's deleted since then most of those pictures. Now she claimed it wasn't nothing to it, but young girls don't know when they're being groomed. That's why they're being groomed, because they're not savvy enough. They're not adults. So they're not savvy enough to know that a man is grooming them, which is why it's extremely foul for a grown man to be doing something like that. So he's had some problems. Well, the internet is undefeated, and the internet never, ever, ever forgets, does it? So the internet went and found some old tweets from Drake. Thank you for being 120, Kimberly. Yes, they did, and I like it like that. Blacks say, "Dang, Drake, the only rapper who can help himself." Yeah, he can't. He got a lot going on. I don't want to miss no comments either. Max say, "Why Drake got to get called out before he acknowledge his offsprings? I guess he wait for a rap battle for them to come out. So if it's any other children, babies, just wait till your daddy piss somebody else off, and then y'all can come out too. Okay, y'all can come out too. Soon as he piss off somebody else, maybe he'll piss off Pusha T again, and he'll find one of y'all before Christmas." Hey, the divine Miss M, thank you for being number 120. Right, that's why they young. He get them young girls because they're not even smart enough or savvy or quick enough and worldly enough to know that somebody's trying to manipulate and to groom them. Okay, so the old tweets. Ooh, ooh, ooh. He tweeted and said, if Amazing was a young bee, I'd be going to jail because I'm effing amazing. Like, who makes jokes like that? Isn't that strange? Isn't that strange? The tweets ain't even that exciting, but let me tell y'all what else I found that lets me know that this child is his. Y'all know how I love gossip. I'm so excited. Y'all know how I love gossip. So he probably hiding the kids in the publishing too. He might be. That might be where you can find all of them. Unique Mystery say, what happened to the black girl he said was pregnant around the same time as the corn star with Adonis? Right. What happened to that other girl? Because it was a second girl. Mm-hmm. But look, so I dug a little bit because I be digging. I be digging. So there's a post. Now, mind you, Sabrina's Instagram is private. But I know somebody who can get in there. So it's something she posted of the little girl. It was the same video where she was singing her daddy's song. You used to call me on my cell phone. Oh, she's just a tiny little muffin then. Okay. And that video was telling, but it wasn't the worst. Mm-mm. But who liked the picture is what was so interesting. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Who liked the picture is everything. Guess who liked the picture? Y'all, it's a gentleman by the name of Prentice Martin. And you might say, Nitra, now who the hell is Prentice Martin? Don't worry, I'm going to tell you. So Prentice Martin is somebody who works around figures in the music business and everything, calls himself a public figure over on, oh my God, they said Kendrick just dropped another one. I'm going to pass out. Kendrick is not going to, Kendrick ain't going to be the death of me. He ain't going to be the death of me. I'm not going to make it. So, anyway, back to Prentice Martin. So Prentice Martin is not just around the music industry. Oh no. He's got mob ties in his bio on Instagram. And I say now, why in the world? Why in the world would somebody who is why would somebody who is affiliated with Jay Prince out of Houston be liking a picture of this lady who's not famous, her baby singing a Drake song? Why would somebody associated with Jay Prince, hey Divine, be liking a picture? Nitra. Oh, Nitra. Prentice. Prentice. He is a man, not a lady. It's not princess. It's Prentice. Prentice. Why I gotta play it live? I need time to digest it. You know, Kendrick stuff be doing strange things to me. Let me finish telling y'all what I done seen now. So, not only is he liking pictures of this little girl singing her daddy's songs, and not only is he associated with Jay Prince over there in Houston, no, no. He's also shown being very friendly and chummy with Chris Brown backstage and stuff. And he's also seen in the studio being real friendly with the game, Mr. LA Confidential. And see, so now it's starting to make sense why certain people felt the need to come online and say, oh, Euphoria wasn't that good. I can do better than them. It ain't what I thought it was, because y'all all part of the same crew. Oh, child. Mm, mm, mm. Lord, apparently the new song is called Not Like Us. Apparently he dropped it like 10 minutes ago. I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't take too much more, Kendrick. Y'all want me to play this thing on here so bad, and I'm so scared to do that. I am so scared to do that. Oh, not like us, Jesus. He dropped it 10 minutes ago. It's already at 432,000 views. Okay. Talking about don't be scared, do it. Yeah, that's easy for you to say. Oh. Hold on.
I see dead people.
Let me tell y'all something. If this man scared me too bad, I'm going to go. Hey, Kayleen K, I can't keep up either. Hey, Destiny, if I can't hang with this, I am running. Can y'all hear it? Nashima, thank you so much for the super chat. She said, hey, yo, it is. Listen, if I can't keep up, I'm running. And y'all not going to stop me from running. Now, I'm going to try, okay?
Monster Hunter, P-Ho, D-Bo, D-Rat, nigga, he a free throw. Man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro. Nella nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? They in the street and hating, fuck them all in the mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe on him. Pull on him, duck shit, bully that flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles.
I don't even know what to say. I do not know what to say. Thank you, Kayleen. This is a lot. I'm overloaded. I cannot handle this. Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Okay, my hand's shaking. Let's try this again. Jackie said, I thought we heard this all. Apparently not. Nisi Kendrick absolutely means war. I don't even know what to do. Jesus have mercy.
They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. That fuck him up. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
Trying to drop a chord and trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. Blood of Jesus. Okay. Y'all got my hand shaking.
They not like us. 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 You think the bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that open show will be your last stop, nigga. They cove out. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches go. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't that some B-rest that's for bitching? You Malibu most wanted. Ain't no love for you, ball boy.
Malibu's most. I can't believe y'all got me sitting through this. It's 4 minutes and 33 minutes. It's 4 minutes and 33 seconds of this. We have only gotten through 1 minute and 43 seconds. Jesus.
Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes, or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy, nigga best straighten they posture. Got famous all up in content, might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding, fuck a caption, won't action, no accident. I'm hands on, he fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow, he was in jail, that's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch of pilot.
Effed on Wayne's girl while he was in prison. And I just learned about that. Eva just told me about him and Tammy. Child, listen, it looked like he popping this boy for everybody. No, if he telling the truth, you can't sue nobody for telling the truth on you. If you don't want it talked about, you can't do it. Because if you do it, we could say you did it. Hey, Shasha.
Get polished, fucked on Wayne Grow, he was in jail, that's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home, y'all didn't deserve him either. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena, that predator moving fly.
Oh, he said you better not speak on Serena. Oh, he's little, y'all. We are witnessing him pop this boy for everybody. For using Snoop voice. He done said Oakland probably gonna be your last stop on your tour. He done popped you for hunching on Wayne Girl while he was in jail. He popping you for Serena. Child, what else is... Oh, my God.
That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the roll label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet.
All eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Okay.
Eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the roll label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie, here's 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up, it's a must, we outside. Ay. They not like us. 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 Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second. Let me put y'all on game. The settlers was choosing town for...
Wait just a goddamn minute. Wonder Bread just put that out yesterday. Do y'all realize we are witnessing this stuff being written hot and fresh out the oven? He just put that garbage out, that garbage track out yesterday, talking about he want to rap like he freeing the slaves, and he done already called you on it. He is writing this stuff fresh. This is not stuff he done wrote and left and had preloaded. He's writing it ready to go. Hey. I'm gonna run it back. Come on.
They not like us. They not like us. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you. This the real nigga challenge. You caught future when you didn't see the club. Like, what? Little baby help you get your lingo up. What? 21 get your first street cred. Thug bitch you feel like you a slime in your head. Like, what? Rebel said you could be from North Side. But 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you're not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the...
You ain't no colleague, you a colonizer. Aubrey, they sick of you. Aubrey, they sick of you. It sounds like these Negroes done had a meeting and they have respectfully requested that Mrs. Lamar's son usher you out the door. Jesus.
You say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you're not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth for the matter. It was God's plan to show y'all the lie.
And he referencing your track that you just dropped yesterday, Your Family Matters.
The family matter and the truth for the matter. It was God's plan to show y'all the liar.
God's plan to show y'all the liar.
He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV ho, OV ho. Say OV ho, OV ho. Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. Psst. I see dead people.
Yeah, you do see dead people. You killed them all. This boy got my head itching. He got my head itching. I can't take this. I can't take this. Not he dancing on his grave. Oh, God. Oh, he got me about to rub my eyelashes off. I cannot. He had talking about say OV ho. And then, he called himself the 6th God. He done say use the 69 God. Oh, my God. And a freaky AN, Lord Jesus, help. Why I let y'all talk me into this? Oh, my God. Queena, I want to holler, but I can't. Get me this boy's mama's phone number. One of y'all. All y'all out there in California, y'all can't locate his mama. Can't none of y'all locate Kendrick's mama. Now, after meet the Grams, I was ready for him to stop. Get me his mama's phone number. Unique Mistress say Drake somewhere sweating out his fake beard. Probably. That lace glue, do the lace front glue hold up under sweat? Well, apparently he real freaky. According to the lady that he actually assaulted over there in the UK. Forced her to do some strange oral things that she said was ridiculous, all the way down to forcing her to spit in a cup. So he pretty freaky and nasty. He nasty. That's why he was all right with T.I. friend them pissing on him, because he nasty. Aubrey already didn't like you. Now you ain't a colleague, you's a colonizer. He's a fan, he's a fan, he's a fan. Lord have mercy. What is going on? You think the mama done turned the ringer off? No, she need to turn that ringer back on. Vita, I ain't eating nothing today. My stomach been a little strange, sis. Not on his grave. Talking about to step this way. They better not make up no dancing on nobody. Ian say Kendrick sending that bot on a one-way ticket back to Toronto. Yeah, he gonna have to get up out of here. It don't look good. Nisa said this is exactly why J. Cole politely bowed out. Somebody was online, Nisa, and had a picture of J. Cole like this. And talking about, if I send you this picture, that means I'm about to make a sound business decision. And J. Cole made a sound one. This is got my neck and the back of my head itching. Angela Davis said, we waiting on a call back from Pamela Oliver, Kendrick's mama. Yes, Miss Pamela Oliver, we looking for you, ma'am. Please, I'm going to see if I can find Miss Pam's number. Miss Pam, mother, please, we need a word with you so you can rein your baby in, because this is just, what is little Aubrey going to do with all this? He can't do nothing with that. Nashima, thank you for the super chat. Say Drake got to go back to Canada after this. He need to, because it ain't safe in these waters. They talking about that Oakland might be the last stop on your tour. They talking about just stomping you out, baby. I don't listen. I know you're not from here. You're not part of us. You don't know how we talk down here. Now, Nisi Rose is from Canada. My beautiful sister here, she up there. You know, Canada's classier than us. And when we say certain things, you need to take the cues and clues. You understand? There's clues and cues that he's missing. He's missing all the verbal cues. When 616 came out yesterday morning, while I was minding my black business, okay, there was cues in there that said, "Don't you try it." But he didn't get the nonverbal cues because you're not one of us. Like he said, you're not one of us. You didn't even understand that the threat was there. You used to them classy people up there in Canada. America is not that. This a different brand of Negro down here. And you trying to cosplay as these Negroes, but you not them. That's why you didn't know no better than what you just tried to do. Shasha, thank you so much for the super sticker, sis. I appreciate the support. Hey, Zane. It's 1:11 in the UK. Oh, how you doing? Right, Renee? I'm like, what is going on? Miss Pam, get your son. Even say, I see TikTok dances in our future. Y'all better not be on TikTok making up dances to this him. For real, Nisa. Y'all got to take him home before something happened to him. Just observing, hey, thank you for being 147. Yeah, they don't be doing the notifications right. They don't do me right, but it's cool. All right. Yeah, Jermaine Cole was a very smart young man. Yes, baby, the birds is singing. Say, I can't breathe when you talk to me. You're so silly. It's Auntie Pam, sister. Pam, get your baby. Kendrick sent mom on a vacation. It's cold in Cali. She got her phone with her. One of y'all need to find her. Turned it into a dance vet. Turned it into a whole dance, honey. Renee say, I told you his mama say, let him be. No. Renee, we can't let him be. Pam got to get her young'un. Jim Bunny talking about whoop that trick. I can't take y'all serious. I'm going to just read comments. Matter of fact, let me put the StreamYard in case one of y'all got some opinions that y'all want to just give instead of making me be on the reading rainbow. Bianca say, right, Vita. Them birds, even the birds is out there shook up. Them birds is like, I can't believe this just happened. I cannot believe that this man just did this. Aubrey might be on the spectrum with a map. That's why I don't fool with y'all. I should have opened up the reflection corner today because some of y'all need to go reflect. Itoro, Apan, how are you? You say Kendrick ate this. Drake need to lay down at Kendrick's knees and beg for forgiveness. No, not like that's his elder. You tickling me. Welcome, Itoro. Yeah, completely miscalculated. It's embarrassing. You come out with a track talking about 7 other people with some made up stuff about him beating a woman. JC, you gonna join TikTok to do the dance? Y'all ain't right. Jim Bunny say Kendrick threw his hat up in the sky. Yes, this is giving very much folded chair energy. This is definitely giving folded chair energy. This is giving Cinco de Negro August 5th all over again. Itoro says Kendrick ate this. Drake need to get on his knees. That's true. Not your chest tight, because mine was with the gossip that came in this morning about that baby he lying back. JC say, by the way, I do have a crown. It's just on your other account. This one has the premium. Oh, okay. That premium lit, huh? Unique Mistress say, who do you think the rat providing K-Dot with this information? Child, it could be anybody. Don't nobody like him. Didn't I tell y'all yesterday? Look, Aubrey need to fire everybody. The cook, the cleaner, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. Everybody got to go because everybody is telling on him. Somebody had time to be in his house, put all that stuff on top of a shirt and take a picture. I'm talking about receipts from the jewelry store, your pill bottles, your Ozempic vials. Don't they have to keep that stuff in the refrigerator? That means somebody had time to go to the Frigidaire, pull it out, sit it down there, pose it, line up them jewelry receipts with one of the jewelry boxes and your pill bottles and your driving gloves for your Maybach and take a picture. That's somebody that he trusts real good that be in his house on a regular basis and know where enough of his stuff is that they could take a picture. Delightful by Design, thank you for the super chat. She said at this point Kendrick is bullying Drake. That's why we need to call Pam. Thank you for the super chat and thank you for understanding with me as to why I'm saying we need to call Pam. Pam need to stop. Pam need to stop this boy. DS say send her a back signal. We're going to have to. We're going to have to. Because at this point, I don't even know if that boy can get up off the floor. Say the beat and the bars is fine. Oh, yeah. Because, see, the people that's real slow, you know, Drake fans be real slow. Them people that's real slow, all they like is a beat. All they want is a beat. You say, thank you for playing it. I had to cut my walk short. Girl, y'all made me play that, had me over here uncomfortable. Oh, yes, Yusuf, you haven't been around for the reflection corner. When y'all get to talking, saying wild stuff, it's 30 seconds in the reflection corner and think it over. Roadkill, hey, baby. Say, Kendrick dropped again. We just listened to it. Let me tell you what they did to your sweet auntie. Baby, they had my pressure up. That young man said some wild stuff. He said stuff let me know that this was fresh out the oven, like drop biscuits. He sat up there and even referenced the track that Lil Aubrey just put out yesterday. I mean, tore him up. Sat up there and told the boy, you ain't no colleague. You was a colonizer. You ain't like us. He's the 69 God. I mean, he done papped him in the head for everybody. I'm Little Roadkill. Auntie baby, let me tell you. We trying to find Kendrick mama's phone number so we can ask her if she'll call her baby off. Yep. That's exactly what was said, baby. That's exactly what was said. Mm-hmm. Yep, he need to fire everybody. He do. Hey, hello, beautiful people. Thank you for being 149. Aries son, thank you for being 150. That is very scary. It is. That ain't normal. This boy, the fact that he can do stuff like this, just like that ain't normal. That's scary as hell. I'm just saying. That's scary. Lil Aubrey should have left him alone. Lil Aubrey shouldn't have said nothing to him. Nothing. There's nothing he should have said to this young man. This is crazy. Y'all, I don't even know what to call this. I was just happy that we found that little baby, and hopefully, you know, the child won't have to hide at the house and tell people it's none of your business. If somebody say who your daddy. Other children are allowed to be seen with their fathers. They don't have to say it's none of your business. When they say, well, can your daddy come by to school? It's a father-daughter dance. Can you come? It's none of your business. So maybe now that it's been exposed that Sabrina is the baby mama, maybe Sabrina will stop being stupid and go ahead and put him on child support and let that baby live in the sunlight and not have sad little parties on a Saturday after her birthday where every other kid got their father but her. That's not nice. That's not nice, because you're not going to tell me that little girl ain't going to grow up and be like, well, dang, daddy, I knew who you were. I had contact with you, but then all my important milestones, you simply weren't there. That's not cool. Ain't nobody going to tell me that's cool, but I did not expect Kendrick to go turn around and drop a bunch of hot coals in our lap or all like this. It ain't been 24 hours. He just did the other one in the middle of the night. You say Drake paying somebody to write his response to this track right now. Well, he need to pay better, because what he put out yesterday was not it. I don't care how much they tried to hype it up. It wouldn't. The emperor has on no clothes, baby. It was very clinical. Yeah, when you go looking for trouble, you'll sure find it. But you know, his mama ain't like us, so she didn't teach him that. You know, they teach their children that they can behave any way they want and there's no consequences. Yeah, the baby's a vampire. Baby got to be gone by sunrise. Yes, child support. Child support. That's what Sabrina need to do. Put him on child support and stop making that baby hide in the cupboards and pantries and stuff. Aries got to say, what's the name of the diss track you just listened to? Let me pull it back. I don't want to play it no more. Not Like Us. It's called Not Like Us. Hey, sis. Girl, we done been through it over here. Baby, when I tell you we done been through it, sis, You might have to run it back because we have been through it over here. Yeah, pay better. Unique Mistress said, especially when he's parading Adonis around. Right. How that child supposed to feel? I got a brother, number one, that I ain't never met, but you parading him around. He can be in front of cameras. He can go out in public with you. You tell people he belongs to you. He got your name. Let me tell y'all something. And I ain't gonna say what the baby last name is, but I'm gonna tell you what it ain't. And that's Graham. She didn't get that baby that her daddy's name. Talking about she know who the daddy is. She done been in contact with her daddy, and she done been trained to say none of your business. But can y'all believe Sabrina didn't even get that baby her daddy last name? Some of these women don't deserve children. They don't. You shouldn't treat your babies like that. What kind of stuff is that? Evie say, Kendrick letting Drake know I can keep going forever. Please don't go forever. No, I'm not. I just played it, Sabra. I just played that. I've already been through this once. Y'all want to torture me at this point. Say, tell Kendrick's family to get him out the studio. And that's why I need Pam's number. That's why I need Pam's number, where I can ask her to stop her son from beating up on little Aubrey. Because at this point, I don't even think he can stand up. Say, leave that baby alone and let him express himself. Sis, Kendrick done expressed it himself enough. Ain't nothing left for him to express. He done expressed everything. Everything. Say the brother got exposed. Well, now that she been exposed, maybe now she can be around her daddy in public. Maybe she don't have to wait till he sneak in to see her in a disguise and stuff. That baby's probably scared as hell. He come in there one day like Santa Claus. The next day he the Easter bunny. She see him another time. He dressed up like Ellie the elephant, the team mascot. All type of stuff going on. Poor little baby. Poor baby. Hey, Callie Nola. Girl, we can't hear you. I got my sound turned up. Yeah, we need to talk about that too. He better hope federalists. Okay, now I think I can hear something. Say something. Hold on. You got to Okay, you got to unmute your mic. Reach and unmute your mic.
Unmute it.
Yeah. Nah. Girl, you was having technical difficulties, wasn't you?
Girl, I just walked in the house, but I did hear the song. And I've been listening to you. I've just been running around doing my errands and stuff.
I know you be busy and stuff, but this Kendra got my nerves bad. Do you have Pam's number?
You know, it's funny you should say that. I don't think I know her, but I have been told that I know these people. And I'm
Do you know somebody that know her that you can get the number from? Because I
gotta look around, because to be perfectly honest, I'm one of these people that don't remember large chunks of my childhood, especially when it was a kid younger than me. Like, for example,
I don't care nothing about all that.
Sometimes someone will come to me and go, "Yeah, you know this person."
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Your father knew this person, and I'm like, I don't remember.
Callie, can you hear me? Yeah,
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's like you can't hear me. Listen, don't worry about all that. The person who told you should know them, go to them and say, "Hey, girl, you got Pam's number for me?" Just go ask them.
No, just go ask them for real.
So, what's your opinion about everything going on? About Lil Kendrick picking on this boy real bad like this? About Pam not reeling her son in? About Drake sitting up there lying and hiding each other like Easter eggs, like he the Easter bunny? About all of we can't say the PEDO word about him trafficking stuff and paying traffickers and all like this. And what's your opinion on all this mess?
First of all, I think
I am serious, Queena. I'm real serious. I want Pam's number. I'm not playing.
First of all, I think the kid thing is true. I just think that, like you
Oh, I
said,
know it's true, baby.
the
Listen,
woman has
Kelly,
been paid off, and that's why
Kelly,
he
you
feels like he can
no no
just
no no
keep
no
lying.
no 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 no. This is not a matter of thinking and guessing. You must have got here late. I have spoken to people who are close to the situation and have confirmed all the facts and evidence. The child absolutely exists. Her mammy name is Sabrina. So it's been
Got you, because
confirmed.
I dropped for a second, so I'm sorry. I have to go into a parking
Oh,
to
that's
drop you
fine.
guys.
Girl, I don't
Yeah.
mind catching you up because you know one thing about your big sis keep the gossip straight. So yeah, Sabrina is the mama. And
All right.
I done seen to the baby.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because what TMZ with this story that I'm sure Drake's record company paid for, they had it big this morning, like, oh yeah, Kendrick missed, and there is no kid and all of this stuff. And I said, you know what? I'm not sure if I believe this.
You
I'm not sure if I believe
lie.
this at
The
all.
baby exists. Not only do the baby
Exactly.
exist, her birthday party is today, and her daddy ain't going. Her
Damn.
birthday was the 30th, and they had her party today because it's Saturday, and her daddy ain't there. While we talking, the cheering birthday party is happening right now. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, maybe the child is better off. Who knows?
No,
But
she ain't
my
better
whole
off because
thing,
she in contact with her daddy. And don't you think she turned 11 on the 30th? The older that girl get, you don't think she gonna want to know how come my brother get to be with you in public? How come my brother get to say that you his daddy, but I have to say it's none of your business?
this is the thing. If Drake is a messed up person, who knows if he's going to bring anything positive into her life by being around her. So sometimes, it's a toss-up. Sometimes you better off with him gone.
But
Some
he
these
ain't gone. He's still in contact. The girl
I
knows her
don't
father.
know.
She's still in contact. It's literally a video of her singing her daddy's song with one of his friends from down at Mob Ties that work from Jay Prince, liking the video on Instagram.
But you know what's going to happen? He's going to blame the mother. He's going to say, oh, your mother wanted you to have a regular life. I promise you that's what's going to happen. He's not going to take any responsibility for that.
The same mama that was going with Aaron Hernandez before and during while he was married and stuff, and she still mess around with him when she can. She ain't worrying about no regular life, baby. She was already chasing the sack. It just ain't worked out.
Exactly,
Now,
but
Roadkill
that's
said
going to be
Kendrick
the
dropped the
line.
birthday song. Right, Roadkill. He dropped a birthday song for Drake's daughter. A song named after the show he the executive producer on. Dropped it at the end of Jewish Passover on the baby birthday. Child, Pam, get your son. Pam, get your son.
I too am a Gemini. And when you really make us mad, we get mad. And we sometimes will go into the other personality when we don't know when to stop. And he has made Kendrick mad. And I always say Kendrick is my family in my head. You know how people say they friend in their head. This is my cousin in my head. So I'm always gonna be on Kendrick's side.
Pam need to get her son. I'm not against him. I just feel like he don't pay. You finished him now. Like, what else we doing? Is this music for the repass? Should I bring chicken? When does it stop?
No, I think what's happening is that you have people that are not a part of our community that heard that little song that Drake made and thought that Drake was eating, because they really don't understand that Drake that showed me that Drake don't know what the F he talking about. Like, I thought he had at least been around us enough to somewhat understand what's going on. Like, he completely don't know what he's talking about.
What the problem is. The problem is he's a tourist in our community, and most of the people who like him are tourists, and the actual people who are artists that deal with him are people that he's paid off. He's bought cars for people and he gives them money and stuff. Yeah. So he's got the people that he bought, and you got a bunch of tourists. And at the end of the day, I'm from Florida. I don't like tourists. I
agree with you, but I think Kendrick is going for these people. It's not for us now because we get it. It's for them now.
No, this ain't for them. This is all for Aubrey. Girl, you misreading this.
No. That's not what I mean for them. I mean it's for them to consume so that maybe they could wake up. Because I've always saw Jake as a fraud. Even
Yeah, I ain't
before Mike even before Michael Yo told the story of how Drake was found and the agenda that they were shopping around, they were purposely looking for a racially ambiguous person to rap the songs that Lil Wayne was rapping because they felt that it could go bigger if they had somebody that looked like Drake. So this was an agenda.
well,
They were actually auditioning people.
I
Drake is an
mean, but at the end
actor.
of the day, I mean, I don't really care about all that. Just get up out of here. Like
Yeah,
this ain't
exactly.
nothing
He needs
new.
to
Like
go.
this is what they've been doing. Like I'm not excited about that. Get him out of here. Take the trash
I
out.
agree with you.
Because at
That's
the end
why
of
I
the
got
day,
on here with
if
you.
he
He
just
needs to go.
yeah, because if he get his behind on up out of here, then Kendrick can stop doing this. Because
No,
this
he
is
needs to
all for
go.
Drake. All of this, what Kendrick is doing, oh, this is all for Drake. When he sat there and told him, "I'm your biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you
Mm-hmm.
sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be direct." Okay. Like he meant that. All of this is for Drake. This ain't for Drake fans. This ain't for us. We just all of us are just spectators. This beating that we watching, and oh, we are watching a beating. This beating that we watching is all for little Aubrey. I just want to know how much dirt has you done behind the scene? How come everybody hates you?
Well, remember a few weeks ago, Kanye made a comment about him.
Well, nobody
Kanye's
listens to
always saying
Kanye.
crazy stuff. So I was just like, whatever, because at the end of the day, I always saw Drake as a fraud. Most of these things, with the exception of the child, I have been hearing over the years, and people just act like they didn't care. Some of this stuff has even been reported in the media, and
We
people
know.
just went on like
Yeah,
this was no big deal.
we covered that last time. They've been covering
Yeah.
for him. But yeah, and y'all right, Unique Mystery and Aries Goddess, absolutely. It was definitely from DMX's segment on the Breakfast Club when he did that. And the bottom line is Drake didn't even get it. He up there posting a clip from 10 Things I Hate About You. Like you're literally a tourist. You don't even understand when we speak in our language. Like why are you here? Sabra say, Nitra, you don't need Kendra's mama number. Keep her out of it. Use the line 7 sex. I need her number because I need her to get her boy. Lucian Grange is keeping Drake's career alive. Yeah, we heard about Lucian, but I believe Pam can call Kendrick in at the yard because at this point, okay, so maybe some of y'all is from city areas. Maybe y'all real city. Okay, I'm from the country, as y'all know. Okay, country is as a sugar sandwich. Country with a K. Now, where I'm from, sometimes young people fight. I know it's shocking because y'all know a lot of y'all city folk, y'all don't really believe in whooping tail like you're supposed to, because y'all so civilized. But in the country, sometimes young people get to tussling and squabbling and fighting, and as we used to say, walling, just walling. Now that's the word is actually supposed to be wallowing, but we just say walling, okay? But at a certain point, when one of y'all go down and you just can't get back up, you falling and you can't get up. And we see the child that's beating you real good. They done beat you all about your head and neck. You down there shaking and pissing and stuff. One of the mamas, okay, will generally say, okay, well, you done won. You done whooped him now. Come on. And then if we can't handle you and we can't get you to keep, stop from whooping this boy, then we call your mama to make her come, Pam, come get your baby because he won't quit beating this boy. And that's why we need Pam, so Pam can get him from whooping this boy. Drake can't even pinch him. He can't even pinch him back, Kelly.
But at this point, like I know people saying this is Lucian directly. I don't think it's just him. I think it's several people in the industry that keep pushing Drake and
I
pushing Drake
don't
and pushing Drake
care.
and pushing Drake, and they
Y'all
will not
talking
allow
about
him to be
Lucy.
canceled.
Let me
So
tell
if
you
you
something.
have somebody that keeps
You can't. Let me
pulling
help.
him back up for you to hit him, you're gonna
No,
keep hitting him.
no. Ain't nobody pulling him nowhere. Ain't nobody pulling him nowhere. The boy head is bobbling around limp at this point. Okay. I don't care nothing about Lucian or Lucifer. The boy can't even pinch him. Now, You got to quit. You can't just keep beating folks that can't even swing back. Right, Jen Bunny? Did you at least pinch the beat? Like, this is pitiful. He can't win.
You
It's
really want
no hope
Kendrick
in
to
him.
stop? You really
I
want him
want
to
him to.
stop?
Yes. How many ways will I say? How do you say yes in French is oui. In Spanish is sí. In English is just yes. Let me try to say yes in some other languages, okay? Because I want to make sure y'all understand me. Okay. Let me see how you say it in Russian. Because I like Russian. I just can't learn it. Let me get it in another language. Because I keep telling y'all we need to get his mama to help us get him off of this boy. Okay. In Russian, you say da. Let's try Polish. Polish is interesting. Let's try it in Polish. If we're gonna say yes in Polish, we say tak. In Igbo, e. So there's lots of ways we can say yes. Okay, this needs to stop. Kendrick is not playing, and if he is, he don't play fair. He ain't playing at all. Hey, Bloody Ivy,
I'm
how
starting
you
to feel like this
doing?
is a whole album because these are actual singles. There was one song that was like an underground leak, but these are
There
actual
wasn't no
singles.
underground leak. That was a warning shot. Jim Bunny,
No, but
yes,
the image
Kendrick
is
was
not
Keisha.
posted on screening. That's what I mean by underground leak. It's
That's what
not
I'm
considered
saying.
a single.
It's not a single because it was a warning. He only posted it on Instagram. He meant that just what he did. It wasn't a leak at all. It was a warning shot. I know you're watching my Instagram. Pay attention. I know everything. But this little boy who's a tourist don't understand how we talk and how we move and how we relate to each other because he shouldn't be here.
No, he shouldn't. And I think at this point, what they all want is for him to be canceled. I don't know if they're gonna get his way or their way or not. We're gonna wait and see what happens. At least
This is
I
what
am. I got
you
some popcorn. But I think
but
that's what they
this is
want.
what you got to understand. See, this cancel. What's going on here is not about trying to get him canceled. No, that's women stuff. Let me help you understand. The men have gotten together and said that you got to go. Women do passive aggressive bull crap like we're going to get you canceled. Those men are simply like batting him upside his head, letting him know we don't mess with you.
Well, I think that's kind of what I meant. I just used the word
Anybody
cancel.
who mess
Yeah.
with you ain't no real man, ain't no real egg. And you ain't got no credibility. That's exactly what he doing, Evie. They are destroying the credibility. Like you can't stand nowhere. You can't be cool with nobody. Even the people that you paying off gonna be shamed to stand next to you. See, men have a way of doing things that ain't got nothing to do with a canceling. We'll leave the canceling to women and rainbow people. When men decide to deal with you, they don't care who don't like it. They don't care if other people say, "Well, we like him." You only gonna be able to perform for them. And that's even worse for somebody like Lil Aubrey, who wants to be accepted by us so bad.
But see, Drake
Imagine
makes
that.
his money selling our culture. So even though he's
Yeah, but I
performing
don't
for
care about
them,
that.
he's
And
selling
guess what
this
else?
idea that
He
he's
don't want,
us.
but Kelly, you're missing the point. You're missing the whole point.
No, I'm actually agreeing with you
Yeah.
actually.
Bottom
Is
line
that
is he don't want to be over there. Did you hear Kendrick call that boy Malibu Most Wanted? Oh, baby. That's what he don't
exactly.
want to be. He wants us to make him legitimate. He wants to feel like I can move the same
Mm-hmm.
places you guys move, and I'm just like you.
Yep.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Hey, Riri C. So I heard the industry quietly been against him for a while. Yeah, it's coming out clear. It's coming out clear that these men ain't messing with you. And apparently the men that he hired that live in his house, they ain't messing with you either. Because they telling everybody your business. I even heard a little
Mm-hmm.
rumor that your writers were snitching on you, which is why Kendrick knew what you was gonna have in that little tired song. Bloody Ivy said, I think he warned him again in the last song. He did. He did, but that dummy didn't listen. He didn't listen. Girl, we already listened to it. Riri, see you late. Yes, yes, the rainbow people. Y'all know the LGBT, all the letters. And I say, to me, it's easier to say rainbow because I'm not finna keep up with all them letters. I'm
Rainbow
not finna keep.
alphabet. You know.
But I think rainbow people is nice. Isn't that nice?
Yeah,
Everybody's
yeah, because
got a
that's
color
their
assigned.
flag.
I think that's nice. That's right. Even say I think that's why he started hanging with young artists. Cause them grown folks was like, nope.
Mm,
They
good
said
point.
nope. They said nope. And now that Kendrick done put everything on Front Street, some of them young boys that want to be seen as men gonna be like, you know what? It's not a good look to be seen with you. See, men, what I like, this is what I like, Kelly. Now tell me if I'm just being mean. You know I can take it, girl. But what I like, right, is that while women, we have our own form of politics, Men got their
Mm-hmm.
own form of politics too. It's
Yeah.
like we call things toxic masculinity or whatever, but baby, they live by that stuff. Like all of them want to be accepted by each other. They want to be accepted by each other over their wives, over their children. They want to be accepted by each other over everything. And when they see that the men that they look up to, the men that they want to be as cool as, the men who were their heroes, don't mess with you, what you want to bet some of them young boys that's been willing to work with him ain't gonna be in such a hurry.
Oh, yeah. There ain't nobody gonna want to be. This fool is yeah. No, he's
Yeah,
being
Wayne
labeled as
sure know how to
basically
pick them.
he's being labeled as a creep. And not only that, I did listen to that little song he came out with, and I was extremely offended as an African American person. Like extremely, especially as
Somebody
somebody
some, oh, he
that
rapping
lives
like he want to
here.
free the
And
slaves.
no, but even when he started the song, when he started talking that gang stuff, I'm like, this fool don't know what the hell he's talking about. Kendrick ain't no gang banger, and everybody know that.
Yeah, you already told us that.
He's
Everybody know
not
that.
about that. So to
Yeah, I
try
don't care
to
about no gang
like
stuff.
emasculate him because you ain't doing, he ain't supposed to be doing that. A lot
But
of people
here's
done
the
lost their
problem.
lives doing that. Kendrick
Yeah,
ain't
but
supposed to be out there doing that. So I was
yeah, but
already
I don't
offended. It already came across as racist to me, to be very honest with
because I mean, how else could it come across?
you. Yeah. And he should have never been allowed to come into the culture like that anyway. But he should have been
Bottom
kicked
line
out the
is,
culture.
first
Then.
of all, Pusha T did his job, and people were able to overlook it because he was a smaller artist. Period. Pusha T did his job. Pusha T used that picture of him in blackface on the story of Adidon. And that should have been the end of this. Because Drake couldn't even come back from that. He ain't been the same since then.
Not really. That's when
He
he
ain't been.
really started working with the young artists. She's absolutely right. I never thought about that before. That is why. Oh, of course he's an industry plant, but that's a known thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm
It's
tickled.
just like all of this stuff has been, some of this stuff has literally been reported on the news, like him messaging underage girls, all of this stuff.
No,
And people just
we
go
talked about
on like they
Kelly.
never saw it.
Kelly, you missed it. We talked about that yesterday, baby.
All right.
But here, yeah, I know you don't be. You know why? Because you don't come over here all the time. You only come
Oh,
every
I
now
was
and then.
working. I was
Mm-hmm.
working. Y'all, I'll be working.
Girl.
I just happened to catch you because I'm actually working on my house today and I was taking a little break because I got to scratch and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And I was like, oh,
Okay.
Sinitra, oh, let me see what they talking about.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now you remember your sister. Now you remember me.
No, I ain't forgot you. I have not forgot you. And I agree with everything that you have said, except for the fact
Girl.
that Kendrick needs to stop. I think that we gonna let him go until
Kendrick
he
needs
get
to
tired.
stop. Okay. No, Kelly, no. Think about it, right? He already busted him in the head with Euphoria on Jewish Passover and on his daughter's birthday. With all of the stuff he had in there, everything in there was a straight gut shot. Okay. Then he came back with 616. Okay, warning them, letting them know Everybody around you don't like you. 1/5 of your employees want your demise. He done just bammed them in the head. 616, Pac birthday, Father's Day, all them different verses in the Bible. Right, Eva, he won with Euphoria. Then he turned around. As soon as Drake dropped that mess talking crap about his family and all that other stuff, hit him in the head with Meet the Grams. We wasn't ready for that. And not even 12 hours. It hasn't been 12, maybe it's 12, but it sure ain't been 24. Now we got Not Like Us. What we supposed to do with all
Drake
this?
shouldn't have made that song. That song made me mad. I wanted to make a diss song. The stuff that Drake was saying, that stuff was so offensive. And I could tell that he was saying it because he don't know what the hell he's talking about because he don't belong here.
Yeah, like, but here's the
thing. You know, that whole you rapping
but Kendrick like done already beat him up.
That's what rappers need to be doing.
But Kendrick done already Kendrick done already beat him up.
We get mad. We'll come back an hour later and beat you up again.
No. It's enough. Hey, Yusuf.
Whoop that trick. Get him. It ain't enough.
Hey, Yusuf.
It's not enough.
Yusuf talking about whoop that trick.
With all due respect, keep on beating them, stomping them, kicking them while he's down, y'all. That's right. Everybody jump on him, pile up on him. That's right. Because he can dish it, he can take it. He's been a bully for a very long time in this industry, and unrightfully so, got to this position where he's at right now. I am actually very proud of Kendrick. You know, I got my gripes and my unpopular opinions, and I'm really not too impressed by either one of them, for real. But when it comes down to it, I'm proud to see a black man get up and stand up for what he feel like is his. These dudes is always being performative. They're not always showing their loyalty to their race or to their women, even to their own brotherhood. And so it's about time you see somebody finally just do what's right, stand up for what's right, and fight for what's right. And plus, I got tired of seeing the chicks fighting all year, all month, every day. It's another rap girly. It's about time that
that's so annoying.
Yeah, it's about time that the guys got out there and did the masculine work. And you know, he's just been a bully. He's been like I said, wrongfully in power. He's canceled other artists. He had other artists shelved, stole other artists' music, did all types of stuff to where that's why they kicking him while he's down, y'all. And we need more artists to get up on the bandwagon so that Kendrick don't feel like he got to make the whole album by himself. A lot of times,
it looks like he ain't having no problem making it by himself, nephew. Look like to me, Kendrick ain't got nothing but time. That boy put a song out. Kendrick put a song out today, referencing what you said in the song that you just dropped last night. This boy apparently just sit around and be like, you know what? I ain't like what you said, writing a whole nother song.
That's how you're supposed to do it. Don't give him a chance to breathe. Don't give it a chance to grow legs. Discredit it right off the rip. Because that's the type of stuff that he's been doing. And like this whole industry, like I'm not even going to start. I'm just going to give you a quick history lesson. It started off as whatever torture was torture and entertaining. It started off as the minstrel shows. And you finally get to play your own stereotype. And then, you know, everything, the brown paper bag test, the different ways that, you know, people are breeding themselves out and how it was beneficial. Even back in the day, it was always the mulatto ball. It was always this and that, even with the hookers.
But the thing is, you missing a whole lot of steps in there. But here's the problem. A whole lot of steps. Because, you know, we covered this during the Potomac with all the garbage that was going on with the Blue Vein Society over there. Right. But I'm just like, I think where I'm struggling is that it just seems brutal. Like at this point, like you done brutalized this boy. He can't stand back up. Right. Then I had to, you know, I ended up having to do research on Kendrick's wife because everybody done called this lady 50 names. Then come to find out this girl got a mixed mama and a black daddy. So real life, she blacker than Drake. So the fact that he calling this lady talking about the mix this and that, like, but she blacker than you. Right. While you over here, Mr. Bar Mitzvah. Mr. Bar Mitzvah calling this lady mixed. How dare you? She said
he does not understand America. He just doesn't. That's why I said because he ain't supposed to be out of touch.
Well, we know WS is the same. WS is the same everywhere, Callie.
Yes, Lord. Awa,
I
Awa
didn't know
is
he
here,
was. Oh,
guys.
hey.
Hey, Awa.
Hey, Awa,
Hello, hi everyone.
how
Hello.
you doing, sis?
Oh, I am doing wonderful. This whole Kendrick just these tracks, they're like invigorating. It's giving me
You know
life.
what? At first,
Yeah,
I was
they're great.
invigorated, and now my blood pressure up. Awa, I don't know what to do.
Because he bruised
Really?
easy. Don't fall for it.
You know what? I did start feeling sorry for him. I'm starting to feel sorry for Drake because now it feels like I'm sorry. I already know what you're gonna say. I can see it in your
I'm not gonna say nothing.
I already know. No, but wait. So I've been, I think, on Instagram maybe since like 2012 or something. I'm always like saying reckless things online. Like I'm gonna be the person who's gonna like leave the comment that's gonna offend the most people most of the time. I just got my first death threat because
You talk? Didn't you
I
put that in the chat yesterday? Didn't you tell us about that yesterday?
yes I wanted that's what I want to tell you
I saw
about.
that. Mm-hmm.
Literally got my first death threat in over a decade from someone that was upset that I said after Euphoria, Drake should not respond. He should pretend like it never happened, take some time off, disappear for like 13 to 19 months, and then,
Mm-hmm.
rebrand and come back. He should never
Right.
have responded to Euphoria because to me, that was like the nail in the coffin. I didn't think
It
it could
really
get worse.
was.
I didn't think like Kendrick could get worse, and then he just keeps dropping track after track after track, and it's just like, oh my god, I'm starting to feel sorry for this white man. That is insane.
I understand what you're saying. Like I don't have any pity for him because I feel as though when we take actions, right, we have to be prepared for whatever comes with that action.
That's a
Okay.
fact.
Um, I think it would be equally irresponsible for either of us to go to another country where there's a population of black people because we all black people. We all related in some way or another. Now he's not black, so that's different. But
Mm-hmm.
even for us as black people to go to another country where people have another culture and then insert ourselves and then try to set ourselves above the people in that culture and while trying to benefit from that culture. Does that make sense?
No, it absolutely makes sense, and I
Right.
think it's
And
like a
that's when
part of
things
the.
become, and for me, that's when things become uncomfortable because then you have people who are one intentionally obtuse and they intend to
Mm-hmm.
misunderstand those of us who call things out. And then you
Mm-hmm.
have people who are innocently obtuse and they simply fail to be able to reason or they lack the depth or the range to understand why it's inappropriate. And see, then
Right.
you run the risk of people like little Aubrey who become full of themselves
Oh
because
yeah.
they've been
No,
allowed to
it's
set
incredibly
themselves at
big.
the top of a
Yeah.
culture that they do not belong to. And so now
Right.
now here we are. So you know, nationally, culture wise, you don't belong here. You're not a black person, but you're cosplaying as an urban
Mm-hmm.
black male. Like how
Yep.
how ridiculous is that? You're cosplaying as an American urban black male.
Yep.
That is
And
so inappropriate. And no one
mm-hmm.
seemed to think there was a problem with this. I've been saying it's a problem. Y'all know I brag that I am the I at one point I thought I was the first person to truly hate him. And then I realized that his daddy hated him first. So I had to back down.
Oh my
Like,
god.
his daddy had that line,
Ah!
his daddy had the spot first. And I have truly hated his guts from the first time I ever laid eyes on him. I really wanted to just walk up and kick him in his chin and dislocate
Me
him.
too.
But
Me
I
too.
digress. But this person should never have been allowed. And because he was, I heard a reactor, I can't remember the guy's name last night. The lovely Sherry, thank you for the super sticker. He was talking about people allowing him into hip hop culture actually degraded and watered down hip hop culture. And
I
since
agree.
his intention into hip hop culture with the nod from Lil Wayne, with the nod from Birdman, with the nod from Slim, and several others. After him, there has been a long processional of people who were less than, not just simply not capable, who were able to
Mm-hmm.
enter hip hop and almost completely kill an art form. that was born, bred, and created in American soil by American Black people, ADOS, people who have been here for 400 years, suffered here, were enslaved here, were subject to the Fugitive Slave Acts here, were subject to redlining and lynching and Jim Crow here, were subject to being marginalized and being put in food deserts and a school to prison pipeline. People who have literally built this place on our backs, this entire country, and I'm talking about America, on our backs, at the same time being treated like strangers in the house that our fathers built. That is garbage. And so in a situation like that, where people who have been subjected to some of the worst atrocities and acts of terrorism that a government and a group of oppressors can visit on a group of people, can create art forms. And I'm saying art forms plural, because I'm talking about not just hip hop, but rock and roll, country, jazz, blues, and to have every one of them infiltrated, taken, and then been whitewashed. And then now they're the gatekeepers, and they can keep Black people out of the genres they've created. And the fact that hip hop, for good or bad, is the last holdout. Some of us were alive at the inception of hip hop. This is not a new genre. This does not belong to young people. This is a genre that our young people have inherited.
Mm-hmm.
This is the last genre that we have left. The last. And I don't know if people really understand the depth of that. This is the last.
It's only 50 years old, so.
This is the last one we have left that has not been completely painted white. We are fighting tooth and nail to keep one thing. They have taken everything else. And we have so many of our own people that are fighting us to give it to them. Why you don't want to just let them in? And why you won't just let them have? Why you won't just give it to them? Why would we? When they've taken everything.
They're colonizers, they're going to come and take over.
But this is my problem.
Yeah,
this
exactly.
is the last holdout. And the answer is no.
Yeah,
this is literally the last holdout. And the answer is no. The Black American experience on this planet is something that is unique.
Mm-hmm.
Every experience of Black people on this continent, on the continent, all throughout the diaspora, everybody has a unique story. But the story of Black people in this place is unique. We have proven ourselves to be creators, to be innovators, to be survivors. And in spite of all of our resilience, no matter how we innovate, no matter how we create, they always find a way to send in one of their children to eat at a table that they did not build or set. And the answer is no.
Yep.
The answer is no. Think about it. Rock and roll was ours. They gave it blonde hair, blue eyes, painted it white. And right now, if a Black person decides to be a rock artist, you're going to have a panel of white folks sitting up saying, well, I don't think it's rock and roll. Well, who are you to say what it is? So now we got hip hop, the last outpost, the last frontier, the last frontier. And you know what? The men allowed that animal in. And I, for one, am very happy that the men are correcting their mistake and taking that trash out. Amen. The answer is no. They've taken everything else. Everything we've created, they've taken. They've stolen. They've stolen. Literally. You go to the Playboy Mansion, you see girls in bunny outfits. That was a Black woman that designed it, but you never say her name. Zelda did that. But they never say a name. You take everything. The fact that we got Black people in this country looking like the Rainbow Coalition and not in the best sort of way. Why? Because you took away the purity of the bloodline. Now, don't make me get started, because you know I will. This is one of the few places that were slave colonies where we fought not to be eugenically cleansed. We held on to Black. And now we sit up here in 2024 and you got people fighting us tooth and nail, telling us we better call a mixed person Black, and you better kiss my behind. All 60 inches. This is the last holdout. And on this day, we got a wild Negro by the name of Kendrick Lamar that said, "Don't worry,
Doing the
I
Lord's
got it."
work.
He said, "Don't worry, I got it."
He's doing the Lord's work.
There is a bigger thing at play here than just the ignorant people who are online like, "Oh, they're all picking on Drake." Well, guess what? If he'd have stayed at his mammy house, he wouldn't have to worry about that. Now, would he?
That part.
Go home. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do, Suge. Go home. Then you ain't got to worry about our sons picking on you. Now, I do want Pam to call him off him so he don't just go limp and lay there. But if you carry your tail home to Sandra's house, you won't have to worry about our sons beating your tail. Because see, our sons are supposed to be here. They supposed to be here. Hey, Miss Weedy Pooh.
I, for one, I'm ready for this to be a career-ending blow for Drake.
It ain't got
I hope it is.
I mean,
in a way.
I think he should go to like another form of music, or go back to Canada. Or like, I just don't want people calling him one of the GOATs. I don't think it's appropriate for him to be considered top 3. I don't care what they call him.
First of all, let me tell you something. I'm tired of the GOAT comment. I'm so sick of that. There used to be something you heard every now and then. Now every time you run around, people talking about GOAT, GOAT, GOAT. And ain't nobody cook none of it. I'm tired. I'm sick of it. That was something you heard every once in a great while, that somebody was a GOAT. Now every time you turn around, GOAT, GOAT, GOAT. Ain't no GOATs. Half y'all can't even cook a GOAT. Right, Eva? They fighting each other to give them our stuff. Right. Kendrick say, "Hold my beer." But I don't care what you call him. Your career ain't got to end. Go and entertain your mama people. Get up out of here.
Entertain someone else.
I don't care.
That's why he's here. Like it happened before with Eminem. Like, they have to pick these people who they can market to the European community. So that's why he's here. That's why they're shoving him down our throat.
But Awa, darling, you're not getting it. Let me help you. And Fatima, you're absolutely correct. They're trying to gentrify Afro beats as you speak. That's exactly why they're trying to push that the little water girl. Hey, Miss True Kelly.
Yeah.
That's
She's
why
another one cosplaying as a black person.
No, she ain't cosplaying. No, she not. Don't lie on her. She told you to your face she wasn't black. That's y'all fault for not understanding.
She said she colored.
Hello.
I agree with you.
That is not her fault that y'all failed to understand apartheid. Y'all need to go back and study. She told you what she was. She told you she wasn't black. Y'all gonna learn to listen when people talk to you. She told you that. But back to what I was trying to explain to Awa. Darling, we don't care about him performing for them people. We do not care about them getting somebody to cosplay black in front of them. We don't care about him being Al Jolson. Hello, good night. We don't care. What you're not getting is he wants to be able to move in our spaces. That's what we're saying no to. Now, if he want to go and soft shoe and shuck and buck and tap dance for his mammy people, I say get over there and shuck and buck, baby.
That's where it all started at anyway. Go home.
That's where it started.
That's the difference between him and Eminem. That's the difference. When he was
painting his face black. But this is my problem. Stay over there. Go entertain them. They like to see it. Entertain them. He don't want to stay over there and entertain them. He wants the right, and he feels entitled to a black audience. He feels entitled to black acceptance. Nay, I say black adoration. And right now we're saying access denied. Access denied. The same
and let them have a tantrum.
Thank you.
No, definitely.
Who allowed you in the door have now said you got to go.
Yep, because Kendrick definitely co-signed him in 2013. Yep.
And another thing too, y'all, this type of power move is going to get the whole industry back to the drawing board, because they know they can just dangle one of them in front of us. So now that they see that we take, that's an Eminem. I'm glad you brought him up, because he should have been done dead. They should have been got him out of here. And You know, anytime that a person that comes into the industry or to the culture and they are not a black person and they don't have a certain attitude, they're not supposed to be welcomed. Not saying that nobody, but again, with the attitude that Drake had from day one, he just knew this was going to be butter beans for him.
Well,
He
I'm
just
gonna say
knew.
this, Yusuf. In my opinion, it is supposed to be nobody. If you are not,
Well, I
how
always said that to be nice,
hold on.
Mitra. You know
What
I
he
mean
told that
nobody.
boy? What did he tell him in Euphoria? Fubu ain't never been in your collection. You ain't never been
Right.
for us by us, baby. You not us.
Well, I was
You
trying
are
to be
not
politically
us.
correct.
Let me tell you something. This is the last, and this is why I keep stressing it. This is the last holdout that was created by us for us. If you are not us, I don't want to hear what you got to say. I don't care what you think. You better present it to me in a genre created by your people if you want me to listen. You don't get to come over here, cosplay as us to package up and sell us back to us, your version of us. Don't nobody want to see that.
Well, I didn't have a nice way to say it.
Let me address this. No, she talking about Tyler, the water girl. She mediocre
The
as hell.
Indian
Because
girl
when
that people confuse with
because
black.
if that when that dance is actually done by those beautiful South African sisters down there, those sisters, not colored people, it look completely different. When they sing, it's a whole different thing in their voices than that little gal right there. And let me
Tyler
tell
is
you,
not
hold
only.
on. And let me
Mhm.
tell you something else about that little yellow gal, as Fatima calls her. I love that. Anybody who is walking around describing themselves with terms of apartheid, a system, a caste system created by white supremacy in South Africa, by the Boers, by people who had the nerve as colonizers to set themselves up above the natives and indigenous people of that area and use terms as colored to classify these people as above black, fully black indigenous people. My darling, she already lost with me. I don't want to hear nothing from her. I don't want to hear about her water, her juice, her soda, her milk. I don't want to hear about your pap, your gari. I don't want to hear about nothing from her. The hell with her. I'm not black, I'm colored. Well, go back over there where people recognize and celebrate colored, baby. Over here, we black and we glad about it.
Well, she's Indian.
If y'all want to
I've seen her parents.
If you want to send us something from South Africa, send me some of those beautiful Zulu sisters. Send me some of them beautiful girls down there that you stole that dance from, and you trying to present it, and that thing don't move as it's supposed to. Send it authentic.
Even with them,
watered down.
Even with them, we got to have a boundary because it's starting to be a saturation.
Sorry. Like, hold on. She said, "You American, you can't identify how she identified." Let me tell you something. We're not interested in dictating how she identifies. We're not. A lot of us just not interested in her at all.
Exactly.
And it's not about color being a slur. See, it's given you don't have the range, so I'm gonna help you. This is not about it being a slur. It's about the fact that she's referring to a system that not only victimized, but absolutely was a system that terrorized Black people in South Africa. Okay, when we had corporations, let me go and break it down because I'm in a mood today. If y'all say run it in the chat. See, when apartheid was full swing and we had American corporations that was financially supporting apartheid, there were Black Americans, the same people y'all want to get cute with. It was us that actually boycotted those companies. It was us that boycotted Pepsi. It was us that boycotted KFC. It was us that boycotted Taco Bell. Them people had to go under the water, revamp, and come back because it was Black America that put our dollars up. And we said, as long as you victimizing people that look like us, then F you. So don't slide over here. You American, you can't dictate. Well, guess where she is? She got her stank yellow behind over here in America trying to make American dollars off Black people. So when you come over here glorifying apartheid and apartheid caste systems, we gonna have something to say. Now, if you want to glorify that crap over there with people who like it, then go over there. Don't come over here to make no American money. Because while we do have a lot of people that still sleep, a whole lot of us ain't. And I don't think it's cute. Hope you caught that. Don't get
The
too
song,
cute. Because when it all come down to it, Black America stand up and fight when a lot of people won't. That's why they trying to pimp us now to make us fight for Gaza. But when it all come down, ain't nobody fighting for us. Ain't
Not
nobody
a single soul.
when it come down to it, we the pit bulls of the Black community. We always fighting. And when we ain't got a clear enemy, sometimes we might get to fighting with each other. So let's not pretend. Everything that she bringing her little stink yellow behind over here to benefit from was built by the same Black people that y'all want to spit in their face, talking about it's not a slur and you can't dictate. Well, then dictate your funky behind back over there. Don't come over here to benefit from the fighters and tell us not to be fighters. Y'all don't like the fighters, but you sure want to eat at the fighters' table. It's the reason why it's food on that table. We put it there. We fought for it. And we don't even mind if you come eat off the table. But what you gonna do is be respectful and wipe your feet on the rug. Go ahead, Yusuf.
no, I was just saying that song should have went to Normani anyway. And even with I'll be having my guards up when, like, you know, I love to see the Zulu princesses and kings come over here and getting the music and everything too. But there's starting to be an oversaturation with them too because of how lax we are with everybody. It's like I like it, but again, it's like now they're getting more glorification than American artists too. So the American culture, in my opinion, it is. That's just my opinion.
No, they're not. No, but I mean, Yusuf, let's tell the truth and shame the devil. You can literally count the amount of Afrobeat stars that get acclaim in America on one hand. So it's not too many. Let's just tell the truth. Now, the problem is, while that genre and that their music is beautiful and it's been around, people just wasn't paying attention until Beyonce paid attention to it. That's why no matter how much people hate that sister, I give her respect, because the minute she paid them some attention, the minute she put them on an album, then all of a sudden now everything's all about Afro beats. And guess what? I'm for it because I love all my people. So I love to see the Burna Boys. I love to see Davido with his punk behind. I love to see Wizkid. I love to see Fino. I love me some flavor. I'm the type of girl, when I'm cleaning my house, baby, the girl I have on High Life music. Ain't nothing for me to play Chief Osita up in this house. Because while I respect both, I honor both. I'm an American girl, but I'm also an Igbo girl. So I respect both on both coasts. What I don't respect is no disrespect. Now, that's what I don't respect. Like, at the end of the day, you welcome. We love you from our hearts. But don't come over here being cute. Not when you a visitor. Don't be cute. Because I would not come into your house and start telling you how to feel about systems that you lived through that shaped your existence, things that you've been socialized by, and tell you how you supposed to feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong.
No, I mean, I definitely get that. I literally understand that, and I agree with that, and I think that's absolutely correct. And also, I still just feel the way I feel about it. I feel like you can count them on 10 on one hand, but I feel like I can count them on more than that. And I see a lot.
Are you talking about actors as well, or just
no? We talking about music. So
even if we're just talking about music, even if we're just talking about music, no, I can be fair and say I haven't listened that much to name them, but I have seen a lot more of them come on and win Grammys and all of that before people who've been in here this whole time. For instance, Tyler over Normani.
So you stuck on Tyler and Normani, but that's and then let me be clear too. Tyler ain't exactly Afro beats. I'm not sure what that style of music is. I think I heard the name of it, but that's not exactly Afro beats, but it's definitely trying to, push into that genre. But like, in all honesty, we can name her, but I can guarantee you there are not 10 Afro beats artists that have gotten Grammys. Guarantee you that. I'll bet you money on that. I'll bet you my next check on it. It's not. It just seems that way because when something is new, we can get inundated with a sound. And especially if you're somebody who doesn't follow it, you could hear 3 songs and think it's 3 different people and it's really one artist. So we have to, as much as we demand respect, we have to be fair and honest about situations. And the thing is too, a part of the inundation of a sound has to do with the fact that it's something fresh And for a while, we didn't have anything fresh. What passed for hip hop was a bunch of regurgitated idiots trying to imitate Drake. So we needed a new sound. We needed a sound. And it was electric. It was new. It was beautiful. And it's still beautiful. I love to hear our people's voices. I was literally on Instagram the other day. And there's this one lady, I think she's in Ogun State in Nigeria. And so she and the ladies in her braiding shop sing to the ladies, these beautiful Yoruba women with these beautiful voices. And the way they intonate when they sing, it was like it takes you to heaven. I love to hear our people's voices. And I think that to a certain degree, we're not supposed to be fighting with each other. But I think the tussling happens because there's this line of people wanting to be disrespectful. And that's what cannot happen. I love my folks everywhere. I love my people in Brazil. I love my people in Cuba. I love my people in Haiti. I love my folks in Jamaica. I love my people in West Africa. I love my people in Central Africa. I love my people in South Africa. But to a certain degree, we have to give and demand the same level of respect. As American Black people, we cannot sit up and demand respect while being disrespectful. We can't demand people tell the truth about us while not being truthful or being unfair in our representations of them either. Okay? Because at the end of the day, we are not each other's enemies. We have enemies. They look like little Aubrey. They look like his mammy, but they don't look like us. So we have to give the same amount of respect that we demand. We have to give the same level of truth that we demand. And this, I think, things like what's happening now with Lil Aubrey are the catalysts. These are the starting points to correct the wrongs. Letting him in the door was wrong, and now it has to be corrected. It has to happen. And it's not just because he's from Canada. It's not just because his origins are somewhere else. Because you can look at Kodak Black. He's a Zoe. But he still is authentic because he has experienced and lived and was shaped by this culture. So there's authenticity. And so the issue becomes when you're inauthentic and you're here and you're one of the colonizers' children, you're going to do what your mammy and them do because it's in your nature. That's the problem. Now, Lil Tyler, she just caught them strays because I was talking about her with the Afro beats when Fatima said what she said. But yeah, I feel the same way about her. I feel the same way about her because the little dances and stuff she doing, I seen the sisters that do it for real, and that ain't it. That ain't it. And as far as I'm concerned, she could go.
Not at all.
Because real talk, you taking the place of one of them sisters because y'all would never promote them. You would never push them to the top. And then you come over here to take money from people that you don't really like here and making sure you draw the line in the sand. I'm not Black. I'm colored. Well, carry your colored behind home.
I have worked with Indian people from South Africa. In my personal opinion, I believe this is an Indian woman. From what I have seen of her
she's not Indian. The lady is
colored. They look like Indian people.
It doesn't matter what she looks like. That caste group is literally called colored. They have their own dialect and complete with their own dialect. Okay. And their own culture because they have been mixed, multiracial for that many years. So it doesn't matter that they look Indian. Those are colored people. So again, it goes back to the same level of respect we want, we have to give. Now, do I agree with
the
you?
The people I've known have identified as Indian, so I don't know. But
I mean, right, but I'm letting you know because information and dealing with things from an intelligent standpoint is important. It's not just about what it looks like and how we relate to things in this country either. We have to respect that certain things exist outside of this place and call it for what it is. And if we have a problem with it, have a problem with it for what it is, not just what we decide to call it. Because then that would be just as bad as somebody doing that to us. Makes sense?
I totally understand. But I think that what is happening is that a lot of people are assuming that this is a woman with a Black parent because that's just how we think here in the United States. So that was the only reason why I said what I said.
Nobody is assuming that.
No, I've seen people say that.
Yeah, right. But I'm making it clear, like, yeah, nobody's assuming that. People, well, I mean, you know, there's no accounting for ignorance. Sister Bev sent me a Cash App. Thank you, sis. But yeah, there's no accounting for ignorance. But the truth of the matter is, not Indian. She is classified as colored. And so again, I respect that. But she, she and her followers is going to have to understand that Black people who are conscious and have an understanding of history and the ramifications of white supremacy racism as it pertains to apartheid in South Africa, we're going to find it slightly offensive that you're still classifying yourself by that caste system that actually marginalized and subjugated Black people who look like us. Now, that's just the facts. My issue is based on the facts, not an opinion, not, I don't like you, or not based on what you look like an Indian to me. No, it's based on what it is. This is what you are. I respect it. I also respect that you had to create culture out of what you were given. I respect that. But I do not respect calling yourself that, knowing the history behind it. Because, there was a time in that place where people who were considered or classified as colored could get jobs, whereas African people, African men, African women who were tribal or indigenous could not get jobs, making it difficult for them to be able to provide for their families. And to me, that's nothing to celebrate. That's like being in America and somebody like Giselle and Robert celebrating their blue vein society history and heritage around Black ADOS people who are fully Black. Like, you don't celebrate things that subjugated other Black people. You don't do that. That's inappropriate.
Yeah, and I've never seen anyone do that. To be honest, I mean, that's just not something.
Well,
that
I have.
do.
Well, I have. I have.
What,
and they
celebrate a blue vein society?
They may not. I mean, let's be real. Like, we don't have to be, get caught up on the semantics, but there's plenty of people right here in this country who celebrate being yellow to the extent that they only want to marry other yellow people to make sure that their babies stay yellow. Now, we not finna play crazy on my porch.
No, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about literally celebrating that piece of history. That's what I was referring to. Now, I just want to
what I'm talking about is
that is not my
comes
background.
from it.
So
yeah, but everything that comes from it, it don't matter that you don't do it. You don't qualify for that. But there are people who do and who absolutely celebrate it. You have people like Giselle's parents who celebrate it. You have people like them that didn't want her marrying that dark-skinned man. You have people up in Virginia who go out of their way to celebrate it, to the extent that some of them have even inbred to make sure that their children do not come out dark. So we're not going to sit up in here and pretend like that is not very much a part of American history and the fabric of the sickness in this country. Because it is.
That's why they like Drake.
That's exactly why they like Drake.
I think that also what has happened is that I'm learning, and I'm about to be 44 years old in 2 weeks. I'm just learning that a lot of people don't understand the difference between those people and me. I look the way I look because of a gene that skips around in my family because of something.
But girl, you don't look like them people. You look like a regular Black girl that's slightly
exactly. I totally.
But that's what I'm saying. This don't have nothing to do with
a lot of people not understanding the difference.
I want to respond
to the difference, but I think because we're a little bit older.
Think you one of them people. Girl, ain't nobody gonna choose you one of them people.
Do it. I've had people ask me. I've had people call me names. I had people insinuate things. I have
anybody who said that you just wanted to hurt your feelings because don't nothing about you look white passing. We not finna play that
game. No, I'm not talking about being white passing. That's not what I'm talking about.
But those are the people we're discussing. We're not talking about just a regular light-skinned Black person because that's what you look like.
No, I'm talking about a person who their whole family is light-skinned because they only will marry light-skinned people. That is what I'm talking about.
I don't see nobody looking at you and thinking that. You just look regular. You look like you come out of a house where everybody is different colors.
You are of a different generation.
A brown one, a light one.
No, I agree with you. I see myself that way as well. But I'm telling you that there are a lot of people, especially now that we're kind of global and on the internet, that don't understand the difference. And I think that's why certain things are allowed because they don't understand that person ain't me.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine that somebody would do that to you, but if they did, I'm sorry. Hey, Kai. But That's really all I got for it. Y'all got any final thoughts for these people? Because I need a drink. I'm finna go through the daiquiri hood. Y'all
Well, I want you to enjoy that daiquiri. For me, I wish I had one.
okay?
Really quickly, in response to what Callie was saying, that it's the color cast system, but it's also the breeding out of the black gene. There's a lot of that goes on. So, and it's a lot of fetishization of those types of people, i.e. Drake. So the thing is, there is a group of people who are phenotypically black, and to have fair skin is still a black trait. Black woman has the mitochondrial DNA.
Thank you.
But and so that's why I always be so vocal about it, and why sometimes you do gotta fight and tug of war and pull the line, because people who are part black or just one drop black will go and pass and give a bad rap to lighter skinned, fair skinned black people. And that's a part of black replacement. That's why you gotta have pride in what you do, you know. And everybody, you know, you're always supposed to be proud of your skin, you know, and it's about clear skin. It's about melanin. It's about undertones. It's not about dark or light. But the fact that that's such Achilles heel in this community, that, like, you know, there is so many light-skinned black people who get a bad rap because of mangies. I'm going to leave it there.
No, I had a coworker literally tell me he did not understand what was the difference between me and Drake. Literally with a straight ass.
Oh, because of your complexion. No.
Awa. Hello. Awa, what's your final thoughts, girl?
Thank you, Auntie Sneak. Bye.
This was insightful.
Go ahead.
No, like, you know, as always, your live's always insightful, which is why I keep coming back. You just made me realize why I should not be feeling sorry. Sorry?
I said I had to apologize to you because I hate to get like on my soapbox with serious issues.
No, I need it. That's what I'm here for.
Sometimes, you know, people will hop in our chat and say crazy stuff and say, no, not here.
No, it's a learning experience for everyone. You know, we're all gonna have, until we know better, we're not gonna do better. So, but I'm glad that I joined. I'm gonna go back and catch the beginning so that I can see what I missed. And thank you for making me realize why I should not feel bad for what Kendrick is doing to Drake, because he created this monster. Oh, am I frozen? Can you guys still hear me?
I can hear you. I think Sinitra froze for a second.
Oh, Sinitra's froze. Okay. I thought it was me.
She comes back. Yeah, because I gotta go in a minute. But I just want to say, if I run across if I run across Kendrick around the city, I will not stop him. I will cheer him on.
Cheer him on for all of us.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna stop him. Drake got to go. He should have never been in here in the first place. My sentiments exactly.
So I'm glad that this is
for
happening.
having me.
Yes, same here. I don't know if we should. Let's see. Is Bianca here?
I think
or someone with
I think it might close. I'm not 100% sure because I don't do StreamYard.
Let me see.
But it might just be kind of frozen.
I don't want to prematurely end her live.
Oh, that's true. If she's not ready to end. Hang out for a second. I had somebody that's waiting on me to do something.
Okay, she said stay up till she come back. All right, I can wait.
Okay.
If you have to go, you can drop.
Okay, all righty. Thank you for having me. Bye, guys.
Bye. All right, well, I'm definitely not going to be able to carry this show. I am nowhere near as charismatic as Auntie Nitra. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Girl, my internet did something funky. So I was like, I'm back. I don't know what was wrong with it. It was so weird. But thank you for holding it down, Awa. That's why you my girl.
Oh, no problem. I tried. I'm like, wait, if I hang up, I think it's going to end the live. No problem.
No, it wasn't going to end the live, but I'm glad you hung in there for me because it dropped me. It dropped me. Y'all, if you don't have Xfinity, don't get them. They suck so bad. They do. But Awa, I appreciate you. Bianca, girl, you came late, but what you got?
Well, no, I just came in because I didn't know what was going on with you. So I was like, hopefully she can tap me in so we can get the live going until she come back. So I was coming up.
Oh, man. Awa is the best. I love you so much with her gorgeous self. Thank you so much. Oh,
All right,
man.
I'll let y'all go because I want to go
Oh,
back to the beginning and catch what I missed.
and catch up. Okay, yeah, because I'm about to, with my keys, decorate hut so I can drive.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, gorgeous. Bianca, girl, they got a new decorate called Sun in the Sky.
Oh, you gonna
And
try?
it's, girl, I had one the other day.
Oh,
And baby, it was good. And it's blue too, but it got like some kind of a dollop of yellow. So I don't know what that flavor is. I didn't even ask. Like, don't ruin the mystery for me. So I think I'm gonna go get a Sun in the Sky.
I know that's right. I'm behind you. Unfortunately, I got to make my own.
Oh no! Yeah, I'm
I
finna
can't
drive.
roll up and get one like you can.
Yeah, girl, I ain't gotta get out the car. I could just drive through.
See.
And I'm going right back to the house. Okay. But listen, I love you, B. Thank you for trying to save my neck. Thank you to Awa for saving my neck. Thank you to Kelly and Yusuf for hanging with us. Thank you to y'all in the chat for getting me in trouble and making me watch that video. Bianca, I don't know how I survived that. That was a lot. That was.
I was over here rolling. I was like, oh my God. Thought I had to cut somebody out, but I didn't. You handled that well. Other than that, it was amazing. This was good.
Girl, but I had to come gossip once I got the dirt on the baby and who the baby mama was and what had to happen. Girl, I'm gonna call you on the phone and give you the stuff I couldn't say online.
Ooh,
girl,
while
it's
we sipping together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we could sip. Let me go get my drink first, and I'm gonna call you. Answer your phone.
I will.
Okay.
Let me sip.
Okay.
I'm leaving y'all. Hit that like button.
Hit the button. All right. So y'all look, we had fun, we gossiped, we talked, we had to get serious and go through a history lesson. I don't know why it be like that over here. We go through all of the range of emotions and the whole scale and gamut and all of that. But that's how that thing go. But look, I'm finna get up off of here. I love y'all in real life, okay? So you know what time it is. If you didn't hit the like button on the way in, please make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Make sure that you hit your notification bell. Make sure you click all so you will know every single time we go live on this good channel. Subscribe if you've not subscribed because we're happy to have you here. Can't say nothing too crazy, but we happy to have you here, okay? Also, if you want to join channel membership, there's a join button beneath the video and a membership link in the description box. Also in the description box, we got the link for our Royal Family merchandise store so you can get your own crown gear in classic black and gold or our emerald crown designs. Also, we got a link for our Amazon storefront so we can all shop together and my Amazon wish list in case y'all want to get me some new notebooks and pens because that's why I write the gossip pad and I got to have something to write on. So look out for you, girl. It's cool. But listen, y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. Hopefully Kendrick don't do nothing else to us because I don't know how much of this we can take. But y'all enjoy the rest of your night. And remember, in case no one else tells you, God loves you, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Talk to you later. Bye.